voiceover. Can you come up here? Welcome to Tuberchat. If you have less than 10,000 subscribers, then you've come to the right place. We are going to introduce you to some of the most influential content creators that can help to get your channel moving beyond your first 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 hours of watch time. The first channel that we're looking at today is from The Gathering Within. This is a fellow Canadian and somebody who shares with us not just calming and relaxing content, but as a matter of fact, they give us poetry and positive affirmations and things that I believe anybody could use to give your day a positive start or even give you a pick-me-up through the day. And you know, even if you were doing something where you were just relaxing, having something on in the background, I'd throw a playlist on from this channel and just run all their videos at once, and you know you're just going to get all kinds of positivity and motivation. So we don't know how many subscribers they have right this second, but that's okay. We just want to push them towards the next milestone that we're looking towards. We all know what it's like to hit different milestones of different levels, whether you're working on your first 5 subscribers or 10 or 50 or 100, 1,000 or even more. So we always want to be pushing each other as much as we can. One of the things I like to do for channels, if I don't know the subscriber number or if I know that it's under 100, is to hit the discussion tab and leave a comment for them here. So I'm going to do that right now because these days we have to do everything we can to support each other and make sure that our connections are genuine and stick. Let's see what we've got going on here. Now, hopefully you do a better job than I do when you leave comments for people like this, but I'm just rifling my way through it. You've seen me do this probably many times if you've been to Tuberchat before. And I'll do some introductions in a quick second, but I noticed that our dear friend Jack Dawson has once again dropped a super chat on us, as he has done many times. This is one of the most generous and supportive creators that I have met on all of YouTube. He is been with Tuberchat for a long time, so his channel will be featured for a second time this coming Monday, as a matter of fact. So let me just see what else we've got. Another bit of action in the chat here. For this reason, because of the super chat, I'm going to make Jack Dawson the next channel that we're going to look at. Before I start spinning the wheel, and I see that Hilda DC has just dropped another super chat on us as well. She's done that many times before as well. She is here always as a moderator, and thank you so much. Hilda DC is doing a handful of different things. She's had quite a week. I'll let you head over to her channel to see what she's got going on, but she's doing a weight loss journey, which is great. I'm always happy to see anybody doing something to improve their lifestyle. Hopefully I'll take some motivation from Hilda DC and maybe do something similar one of these days. It definitely is well overdue for me. Once again, we're looking at The Gathering Within, so thank you everybody for coming in so early. early. If you would like to swap playlists with other creators here for the purpose of gaining watch hours, please just simply say I am willing to swap playlists in the chat. Other creators should reach out to you, and if you see somebody say that and you're willing, please reach out to them. Everybody's free to make those arrangements independently and individually, of course. Great to see Blood Dragoon in the house. It's been a little while since I've caught you, but it's great to have you here. Thank you so much for coming in. And Mex Life, it's been a long time since I've seen you as well, so I'm really happy to have you in the chat. We have a 14-year veteran of YouTube in the house. Metro Sonic is here with us again, and actually should be celebrating a birthday, or I'm sorry, not a birthday, an anniversary soon. We'll be making it 15 years on YouTube, so we'll be looking forward to seeing that from Metro Sonic. Happy Stalker Mom, good to see you here. Thank you. Buddha of Destiny Namaste is an extremely supportive creator, as is Chen Chen Official. I see them all the time. Connection of Lives and Interest 2020 is fairly new to Tuberchat, only finding us a couple of weeks ago, but it's great to have you back in the house. Facing Reality was recently featured, and Fanatic Guide is a extremely supportive creator. They're always over here with us on Tuberchat every single day, and then as well on our copyright-free music channel, helping us grind out watch hours and keep the conversation going over there. Fanatic Guide, I know I played around with the times today. I kept on moving everything around. I'm trying to aim, because after Tuberchat in about 2.5 hours, we're going to go to a premiere for a music mix that is coming onto our copyright-free music channel, and then we'll go over there and check out the live stream afterwards. But I had to try to aim that because that live stream resets every day at 9 p.m. Eastern, so I wanted to make sure that Tuberchat rolls over. So we've got lots of time today to put lots of channels on the screen. Farmer Girl Christine, it's good to have you here. Information Girls might be a new connection for Tuberchat. Forgive me if I'm wrong about that, but it's great to have you here. Hopefully you're feeling welcome. We have a lot of dynamic creators here in the house. Everybody's willing to connect, so please don't be shy. You can reach out to anybody you'd like to in the chat, and if you take your time, meet people one by one and follow the instructions that you'll find in our video description, you'll find yourself with some new friends and family members for your channel in no time, if that's what you would like. Jessica's Place, good to see you here as well. Life of Amina, it's always a pleasure to have you in the chat. Nita VR Designs, good to have you here. I think you were here early. Forgive me if I'm wrong about that. I thought you were here very early. Sally F. Amina was just featured on Tuberchat, as a matter of fact. Shifa the Hustler is an extremely supportive creator. She's supporting on all of my channels. Soul Star Sketchin is in the house. I think that's a new connection as well. Hopefully you're feeling welcome. And again, if you can take just a moment to read our video description, you will likely meet lots of friends and family members here. Stella Mombasa, great to have you back in the house. Super Twins Bella and Gabby brought something to my attention regarding watch hours this week. They experienced what I'm hoping is a massive glitch, so we'll talk about that in another second. I'll see if anybody else is experiencing something really way out of whack there. Team Goodman is in the house. The American Wanderer, it's great to have you back. That's another new connection for Tuberchat. The Real Deal with Shonda Davis is here. TWT TV has been with Tuberchat for a long time. Unstable TV is experiencing some wild success. We'll have a look at their channel when we get around to that. And then the How To Lady always spreads all kinds of positivity through our chat, which I really appreciate that. Kristen Walton, my love, is in the house, always as a member and a moderator. I'm going to get her onto the wheel, along with Pal's Island Kitchen. We'll get to spinning the wheel shortly. I've just got a couple of channels I've got to put up first. MSK Family Vlogs, I already put you on the wheel. I think we're just about good. I don't mean to miss anybody in the chat. If I've skipped over anybody, then as long as everybody's still active, we should get around to everybody. Two of the very most supportive creators that I've met on all of YouTube. These are two shining jewels in the Tuberchat family and community. Scratch and PPA and Michael's Adventures are always here with us. And then hopefully everybody will enjoy being supported by them as they live wholeheartedly by the idea of giving much more than we expect to receive. We see that from them almost more than anybody else, and it really is wonderful to see creators supporting each other the way that they do, always giving more than they expect to receive. So hopefully everybody will enjoy connecting with them. I always recommend to anybody to grab all of our moderators. I take moderating very seriously. You'll notice we have very few. And like I said, Scratch and PPA and Michael's Adventures are 2 of our moderators. But they have been with Tuberchat for a long time and are extremely supportive. So hopefully everybody's doing okay. Already off to the races, meeting new friends and family members. And then, yeah, thank you so much, Soulstar Sketchin. Yeah, girl Lala, good to see you in the house. So I don't know if you've ever been to a growth stream before. There's lots of them out there, hundreds, if not actually thousands. And you bought Bud Light. Unstable TV, my goodness. Okay, I don't know if that's for me or if you're talking to somebody else in the chat. You're taking me by surprise there, but that's okay. We've got an action-packed weekend, as a matter of fact. Whatever, I just put out a video a moment ago and then raced over here. Tomorrow I'm going to be going to Canada's Wonderland, which is Canada's biggest theme park. There are, if I'm right, 17 roller coasters there. I don't know if we'll make all of them, but we will do some filming, and I intend to do a live stream. We'll see if that happens. Tuberchat will be very late for that reason. Now, I've scheduled it for 11 p.m. Eastern, which will make it the latest Tuberchat episode we've ever done, but I still want to do it anyway. So what will happen is if we end up home earlier than I'm expecting, then we'll start the live stream right away. But for now, we can all bank on 11 p.m. And then Sunday and Monday, we'll be back to the regular-ish times. On Sunday, Paraflix, which is another Netflix type of service, basically geared towards the paranormal realm, will have season 2 of Huntophobia premiering at in the evening. So earlier that day, we're going to feature Huntophobia's channel. I actually went out with them on a couple of paranormal investigations, and am happy to see those shows being released. So we'll have a look at that as well. So hopefully everybody's doing okay. Life with Boo. Keto Mama Michelle, good to see you here. Thank you for coming in. And hopefully I haven't missed anybody. GA Girl, I Am Every Woman, the Dream Team. We're going to get you onto the wheel in another second. I should actually start moving it. So Jack Dawson and Hilda DC both dropped super chats on us. We're going to look at Jack Dawson next. The Gathering Within, like I said, happens to be a fellow Canadian and a very supportive channel. Somebody who is using their channel to spread positivity to everybody. So I hope you'll check them out. When I look for Jack Dawson, I typically type in something like Assassin's Creed. Or another type of video game that Jack Dawson typically plays on their channel. And I have to spell it properly if it's going to work at all. But because Jack Dawson is such an unbelievably popular name on the internet. Oh, Miss Bud Light, since you left Canada. But I thought that Budweiser is an American beer that Canada just happens to have. Am I mistaken about that? Have I not known that all this time? Black Girl Story, good to see you here. But I do understand. I know that people who like Bud or Bud Light seem to really like it. Jack Dawson, like I said, is an extremely popular name because of the Titanic movie and the lead character's name. So when we search for a creator that's got a popular name like this or popular words in their name, we want to do a little bit extra just to make sure that we find them. You're doing a great service to them by searching, finding, and clicking on their name, as opposed to dropping links in the chat and stuff, which is fine too. But when you search, find, and click on them, and that happens hundreds of times, you can imagine for the algorithm that does wonders for them and speeds them up and moves them up the search results. So that's what we'd like to do to support Jack Dawson. He's an extremely generous and supportive creator, of course. Antoinette at Fun is in the house as well. And as a member, of course, I'm going to get you onto the wheel right away. Lauren Perkins, good to see you here. She's a member as well, so I've got you on the wheel. And I know I didn't put one of the channels that I just said I was going to put onto the wheel. Derek's Journey, good to see you here. Facing Reality, yes, you're still in the house. Wolf Spirit Productions is still in the house. GA Girl, I Am Every Woman, the Dream Team. And when we talk about Jack Dawson, what you'll find on this channel, I try to catch him as often as I can. It usually ends up being 2 to 3 times a week, and I catch him in live streams. He's typically a gamer, of course, but he's been at it a long time. So he'll keep up with the gameplay, but is able to commentate for everybody in the chat as well to keep you up to speed, and then keeps up with the conversation as well. He's a fantastic commentator. He always says love, respect, and support is the key, and you'll definitely find that from him and the community surrounding him. With 1,660 subscribers, I'm hoping we can push him a little bit farther towards the 1,700 that we know he's thinking about. So thank you one more time, Jack Dawson, my dear brother, for your super chat. I really do appreciate that. Now we're going to look at Hilda DC for the same reason. After this, we will likely get to spinning the wheel one more time. Unstable TV is editing. Those couple of creators are extremely hard at work. They've been, like I said, experiencing some wild success. We'll see that soon. Spotless Calm, good to see you in the house. Thank you for coming in, and hopefully I haven't missed anybody. As long as everybody's still active, we should get around to everybody in the chat. Sam's Vlogs, Trains, and More. I'm not sure if I welcomed you, but I did put you on the wheel a long time ago, of course. Jewel in the Kitchen is an extremely supportive creator. Now, she also does live streams that are very engaging, as does Hilda DC, as a matter of fact. But Jewel in the Kitchen will often hop in with other creators as well, so I'm always happy to see people collaborating together. Forgive me if I've missed anybody in the chat. I certainly don't mean to. As long as everybody's still active, we should get around to everybody. If you've mentioned a question or a comment that you meant for me to see and I missed it, just please be patient with me. I'll appreciate it. Mention it again with 3 thumbs up or at mention Tuberchat, Connect, and Grow. Hopefully that will help me see it a little bit easier, and we'll get around to it the next time around. Hilda DC is a extremely well-loved creator. What you'll find in her live streams is a chat that really actually flies. She's got lots of people around her all the time, and she is a very giving and supportive creator as well. Extremely generous, as we've seen. Thank you one more time for that super chat. And Hilda DC is, of course, part of our moderator squad. She's had quite a week, so I'll let you head over to her channel and see what she's had going on. But she's been a dear friend to Superchat for a long time, so I hope everybody will go over there and connect with her. And then what we will do is I will get to spinning the wheel, and you'll find a lot of variety from Hilda DC on her channel, but a lot of challenges, mukbangs, I know I'm not pronouncing that right, but these types of videos, and a lot of live streaming. So we're going to look right away at GA Girl, I Am Every Woman, the Dream Team, and I'm not going to wait too long before I get some names on the wheel from our chat list. So I'll do that in a moment. Everybody, of course, has the chance to be on the wheel as always. It just sometimes takes a little bit of time, and then because the wheel's random, we're looking for luck to make people come up onto the screen. Corinne's Life is in the house always as a member and a moderator. So I'm going to get her right onto the wheel. And GA Girl, I Am Every Woman, the Dream Team, another extremely supportive creator, previously featured on Tuberchat, of course. She's here with us almost every single day with 392 subscribers. I'm hoping we can push her a little bit closer to the 400 that she's thinking about. And then as well, I see her out supporting other creators regularly as well. So hopefully everybody will enjoy connecting with her. And for today, if you have the ability to share this stream out, whether you're on your community tab, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Reddit, or any other social network, I'll appreciate it greatly. Of course, it helps us get a few more people into Tuberchat and does wonders for the algorithm, as you can imagine. And if you haven't already given a thumbs up, those really do help the stream. I will appreciate that greatly. I hope everybody's always out supporting each other and giving thumbs up when you're out there. And let's spin, and we'll see who's coming up next. RJ and J's TV is in the house. Good to see you here. And I was going to mention Super Twins Bella and Gabby. So my question to everybody here in the chat right now is, over this past week, has anybody seen any very extremely unbelievably drastic drops in watch hours or anything like that? Now, I'm not talking about the simple purging that usually goes on. So like, let's say you have 2,000 watch hours and you've dropped down to 1,800. What I'm talking about is if you have 3,000 hours and you've dropped down to 1,000 or something like that, if you've lost most of your watch hours. I'm just curious if anybody's experienced anything like this, because we're hoping what's happening with Super Twins Bella and Gabby right now is a glitch and not something more drastic, but they're looking into it. And I just wanted to get some word from anybody else in the community to see, you know, we all enjoy a little bit of purging and glitching where YouTube takes our subscribers, our views, our likes, our hours, and just about everything else in small quantities, even though it doesn't feel small at times. But I'm just curious if we've got anybody that's experiencing something drastic. I wonder, usually I'll get a couple of messages, at least from people here in the Tuberchat community, if something really drastic has gone on, and I haven't heard too much this week, so I'm hoping that was, I'm hoping it's a glitch that should be fixed shortly. It's only been a couple of days. YouTube sometimes settles things within a 72-hour period. We'll see. Oh, live streaming's been a nightmare this week, as a matter of fact. Michael's Adventures hasn't lost any hours in a few days. That's cool. And, yeah, the constant glitch. Yes, Soulstar Sketching. There is all kinds of that going on here. Okay. Lauren Perkins, you know a few people that have had drastic drops? Yeah, I'm hoping it's some kind of a glitch that they're going to fix. So this is not exactly the same at all, but I did notice that last weekend, after Monday's Superchat episode, by that evening, which, you know, I'm in the Eastern time zone, we run it at noon. By the time it was about 10 or 11 at night for me, all the thumbs up from the live stream had been gone, and I don't remember how many there were, but it was over 70. We remember talking about that in the stream. They're all gone. There was about 5 left. When I woke up the next morning, they were all back, including a thumbs down, which is like kind of ridiculous to me. I don't have any idea what could be going on with them, with these glitches, the way that that's working, but I'm just curious. So if anybody has things like that, whether it's questions you think I can answer, or if there are things you'd like to share with me or share with the community, anything that will help everybody understand anything a little bit better, you can always reach out to me on Instagram. It's all one word, Tuberchat. Right now we're looking at Jewel in the Kitchen. This is an extremely supportive creator. This is somebody who is not only doing extremely engaging live streams where they've got lots of people coming up with them, they're also making videos to teach us lots of different things, of course, with all this delicious looking content. And then as well, they hop in on lots of other people's live streams as well. This is an extremely supportive creator. They're here with us almost every single day in Tuberchat, and then as well on our copyright-free music channel as well, helping us grind out the watch hours and keep the conversation going over there. They've even rated us over there, which I really do appreciate. Countryside Music, good to see you in the house. Thank you for coming in. Fanatic Guide. Oh, yeah, Fanatic Guide. Yeah, it's understandable when people have playlists and shorts are involved. It is a good idea to shuffle it. That's something I don't typically do. When I run playlists, me personally, when I run playlists for people now, I typically just hit their videos like I would with Jewel in the Kitchen here, and then I just hit play all, and I just let everything run. The only thing is if they've got a premiere scheduled, they can hang it up a little bit, so you gotta just have a look after a few minutes and this and that. But yeah, running playlists is a great way to trade favors with other creators. It's the one legitimate thing we can do to pump our hours up. So if anybody in the house is willing to swap playlists with each other for the purpose of gaining watch hours, please just simply say, I am willing to swap playlists. Other creators should reach out to you. If you see somebody say that and you're willing, please reach out to them. Everybody's free to make those arrangements independently and individually, of course. Derek's Journey, thank you so much for that super chat. I really do appreciate that. Now I just spun the wheel, so we're going to look at Lauren Perkins. Right after that, we'll put up Derek's Journey, and then I'm going to add some names from our chat list and fill up the wheel a little bit more. Lauren Perkins has been a member with Tuberchat for quite some time, so of course I put them on the wheel right away. And I see you've got a new avatar as well. I thought I was just on your channel, and I didn't notice that the other day. But Lauren Perkins, it's great to have you in the chat. And with 593 subscribers, I'm hoping we can push this creator a little bit farther towards the 600 that she's thinking about. Mia Mommy of 3, good to see you in the house. Welcome to Tuberchat. Hopefully you're feeling welcome. We have a lot of dynamic creators here, and everybody's willing to connect. So please don't be shy. You can reach out to anybody you'd like to in the chat. If you take your time, meet people one by one, and follow the instructions that you'll find in our video description, you'll find yourself with some friends and family members subscribers for your channel in no time if that's what you would like. And then RJ and J's TV, happy birthday for you. Is it your birthday today? Is that it? Our moderator took your message out because we don't do any self-promotion here, even in the case of it being somebody's birthday. But if it is, whether it's today or whatever day that is, hopefully everybody will join us in wishing you a happy birthday. And Life of Amina is willing to swap playlists. Lots of other creators should be. Dark Theme seems to be working now, Michael's Adventures. Are you talking about your extension? Did that start to work again? I'm just curious. Or are you talking about dark mode with YouTube? They just added it to the studio. I haven't tried it yet. And as a matter of fact, next weekend on July 17th, it'll be a Saturday. Right after Tuberchat, we'll do it early that day. And then we're going to go over to Vern's Junk Closet. I'm going to join her for what will probably be a 2-hour discussion where we'll get into more details about YouTube, the changes we've seen in the last few months, algorithm tips and tricks, and we'll take questions from the chat and help in any way that we can. And hopefully other than that, everybody's doing okay. So we're looking at Lauren Perkins, and like I said, this has been a generous, loyal, and dedicated supporter to TuberChat for quite some time, and hopefully everybody will enjoy connecting with them. We'd love to push them a little bit farther towards their 600. And thank you so much, Sam's Vlogs, Trains, and More. I did catch the super chat from Derek's Journey, but I appreciate you reminding me so that I don't miss my chance to put that channel on the screen. And Derek's Journey is coming up right now. I noticed your super sticker said tired. Is that for you or for me? I hope I don't look tired. I'm doing okay right now. 970 subscribers. I wonder if you might be talking about being tired yourself. Now, I don't know if we can get Derek's Journey all the way to 1,000 today, but one of the things that you'll notice on TuberChat is I rarely push when we have somebody that's this close. If it was more like 985 or 990, then I'd say, yeah, let's push. We'll go all the way to 1,000. But the problem is here, we are very focused on connecting the right way. It is the most important thing. So I would rather everybody take the time to connect genuinely. And Derek's Journey, you know, it's really tough, I'm sure, to be like right there and then not want to push all the way. But you can certainly get that done within a couple of days. Here in TuberChat, anybody can meet up to 8 to 10 subscribers per hour for the time that you spend here. So you could absolutely, within the next few days, depending on how many TuberChat live streams you could make it to, or other growth streams and things like that, you might be able to hit your 1,000 before we finish the weekend. That would be wonderful to see. Derek's Journey is an extremely generous creator. They've super chatted many times. I really do appreciate that. And you can see that they're a generous creator. They've got featured channels up here right front and center. When you feature channels on your front page like this, you're saying to the YouTube algorithm and to your audience that these channels are worthy of being featured by you. And then when some of those channels hopefully feature you in return, they are saying to their audience in the YouTube algorithm that your channel is worthy of being featured by them. So you can imagine the impact that that has both on your audiences and on the YouTube algorithm. So I recommend it for anybody that's willing to do it. It's a great way to trade favors with other creators and get a friendship started. That's where the strong and solid foundation for our channels really comes from. And then if you have featured TuberChat on your front page, just please make sure I know so I can return the favor. You'll get a lot of motivation here from Derek's Journey, particularly in the area of fitness, but we do get through their videos a look at the creator behind the channel, which I really appreciate as well. Super Twins Bella and Gabby have dropped a super chat on us, and I really do appreciate that. They've done that before as well, so I'm going to get them up here next, and then we'll spin the wheel again. Super Twins Bella and Gabby have actually just found TuberChat over the last few weeks, but have just come in blazing with generosity and impact on our community. And again, this is a creator who I've spoken to outside, and I really enjoy talking to creators on whether it's Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, wherever, so that we can share information and pass it around the community and then maybe get some more insight. I'm always interested in improving, not just for everybody else, for myself as well. And I really appreciate when everybody engages the conversation and the chat and talks outside, so that we can all keep the you know, keep the vibe going, and between everybody share information. Circle of Fortress, good to see you here. Thanks for coming in. Spotless Com, I hope I welcomed you. I know you've been here most of the time. Spotless Com is a dear friend. We support each other regularly. Buying Space, good to see you here. Thank you for coming in. I hope I haven't missed anybody in the chat. I certainly don't mean to. I know we're kind of moving really quickly today, but we've got a long time. We're not in a rush. We're going to be here for at least another 2 hours. Mia Mommy of 3, thank you so much for your super chat. I really do appreciate that. For that reason, we'll make your channel the next one that we look at. And I'm going to keep in touch with Super Twins Bella and Gabby to see what happens with this situation with this drastic drop in watch hours and see if they can get that back. Now, we don't know how many subscribers this creator has right this second, but that's okay. We just want to push them towards their next milestone. We know it's over 1,000 because they've got a community tab right here, but hopefully everybody will enjoy connecting with them. And like I said, they've shown generosity in many different ways. For that reason, they've also been featured on Tuberchat as well. Now, I'm going to put up Mia Mommy of 3. Thank you again for your super chat as well. I didn't realize it, but actually Super Twins Bella and Gabby have become our stream boss. Again, they knocked the life out of our last stream boss. So that is very cool as well. Mia Mommy of 3 is a brand new connection for Tuberchat. So I don't watch videos or subscribe while I live stream, but what I'm going to do is go through your videos here. You've got 3,400 subscribers, my goodness. And I'm just going to get Shonda Davis onto our list here. Thank you so much for your super chat as well. The Real Deal with Shonda Davis is an extremely supportive creator. I see them out supporting others regularly as well. Purple Tube, good to see you in the house. Thank you so much for coming in. I noticed you've been posting a lot lately, which is fantastic to see. I think you have, does Purple Tube, did you have a video, a week in my life? I thought you did a day in my life, and I thought you were going to do a week in my life or something. Forgive me if I'm wrong about that when I'm bouncing between channels, but I thought I noticed that the other day. But they've been posting frequently, which is great. Mia Mommy of 3, 3,400 subscribers. So you know there's much to be learned from this creator, as well as entertained and inspired by when you get there. I'm going to take this 12-minute video here and add it into my watch later list. What that will allow me to do is after the live stream today, I'll go through my watch later list. I'll watch your video in full. I'll leave you a meaningful, genuine comment related to the content of your video. I'll give you a thumbs up, of course. I will subscribe and turn your notification bell on, as I do for all creators. That should make our connection stick, and then hopefully you're subscribed to Tuberchat as well, and you have our notification bell on so you don't miss our further live streams. We're always here Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday, but the times change so that we can meet different creators from around the world in different time zones. I'm just going to put on Shonda Davis, so thank you both one more time for your super chats. I really do appreciate these. Shonda Davis, for that reason, I'm just making your channel the next one we look at right now, and then like I said, I'll get back to spinning the wheel. As a matter of fact, I'm going to spin it right now so we know who's coming up next, and then I'll get some names onto it after we get a channel up from the wheel. The Real Deal with Shonda Davis is supportive of us here in Tuberchat. We see her almost every day, but then as well, I see her out supporting other creators. Now you can see that this is a dynamic creator. You get that fun right off of this thumbnail right here, and hopefully we'll see some more content coming from this creator frequently as well. They seem to be posting at least once a week, sometimes even more often, which is really, really cool. You've got a girl's birthday trip. When was your birthday? Forgive me if I missed it, if I didn't know that. Is it your birthday or was it somebody else's birthday? But who doesn't love a good road trip, right, with a bunch of friends? 747 subscribers for Shonda Davis. Hopefully everybody will connect with her and push her a little bit farther towards the 800 that we know that she must be thinking about. And then I'm just looking through the chat. Forgive me if I've missed anything that anybody has mentioned, like a question or a comment that you meant for me to see. Your girl Lala, I see you're talking about, like, how's your week been? I don't know if that's for me or for anybody else, but my week's been great. I'm just happy to be back so that we can do Tuberchat. I'm never here Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and when the weather's good, I tend to be outdoors working, so not able to be on a computer as much as I am on the weekend, but anywhere where there's a desk and a couple of monitors is my happy place, so I'm always happy to be back when the weekend rolls around. Antoinette at Fun is going to be coming up right now. Let's get this channel up there. And thank you, The Real Deal with Shonda Davis, one more time for your super chat. I really do appreciate that. Antoinette at Fun has been a member with Tuberchat for quite some time, so of course I put them on the wheel right away. Antoinette at Fun is also out supporting other creators. And again, we don't know how many subscribers this creator has right this second, but that's okay. We just want to push them towards their next milestone. We all know what it's like to hit different milestones. We all know what it's like to hit different milestones of different types, whether you're working on your first 5 subscribers or 10 or 50 or 100 or 1,000 or more. So we always just want to push each other as much as we possibly can. So like I keep saying, when we see creators where we don't know the subscriber count, or if it's less than 100, I like to put a comment on the discussion tab. That just goes along the lines of what we talk about when we want to do for others much more than is expected, let's just say. So, you know, if you can go the extra mile, leave an extra comment somewhere, watch an extra video or two and things like that, it should make your connection that much more stable. Mariska Van Bunderen, thank you so much for that super chat. I'm just getting your message as well. Now, I did clean out some moderators the other day and this and that. Membership is a different story, but I thought I had you in the approved users list. I'm going to go over in another window and see if I can get that sorted. I thought you were in the approved users list already, but we'll take a look and see what happens. Thank you so much for that super chat. And if you don't mind just continuing to chat and see if anybody can see you, because I'm looking in live chat mode and I don't see you except for that super chat, which is really, really weird. So you're obviously not blocked. I would never block you. Oh, there you are. Okay, there you are. You're in the chat. No, you're fine. So, that's Mariska Van Bunderen. Now, for that super chat, of course, I'm going to put you up. Mariska Van Bunderen has been a dear friend and generous supporter of Tuberchat for quite some time. As you can see, she's got featured channels and has been generous enough to have both myself and Tuberchat up there. By the way, if anybody has the ability to share today's stream, whether it's on your community tab, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Reddit, or any other social network, I'll appreciate that greatly. And if you haven't already given a thumbs up, those really do help the stream. I'll appreciate that. D Sassy Diva, good to see you in the house. Thank you for coming in. I thought I recognized your channel, but this must be your first time inside the Tuberchat live stream. Hopefully you are feeling welcome. We have a lot of dynamic creators here and everybody's willing to connect, so please don't be shy. You can reach out to anybody you'd like to in the chat, and if you take your time, meet people one by one and follow the instructions that you'll find in our video description, you'll find yourself with some new friends and family members for your channel in no time if that's what you would like. Mariska Van Bunderen is fully monetized, so of course there's lots of ways to support her when you get to her channel, including super chats and memberships, and she's got a lot of familiar faces on her front page, as well as a lot of members, which is great. Most 6510 models. It's interesting to see that our friend there is going to hit 8,000 subscribers anytime now. Forgive me if I've missed anybody that is in the chat. I certainly don't mean to. As long as everybody's still active, we should get around to everybody. If you've mentioned a question or a comment that you meant for me to see and I missed it, just please mention it again with 3 thumbs up. I'll appreciate your patience, and hopefully that will help me see it the next time around. If you can leave 3 thumbs up or @mention Tuberchat Connect and Grow. I'm just going to put Life of Amina and Jessica's Place on the wheel right now. We'll spin and we'll get to the next channel. And Sam's Logs Trains and More is coming up right now. I feel like I missed something. I feel like I forgot to do something. That's okay. The moderators will stay on top of me and let me know if I've done something out of place. Right now, Sam's Logs, Trains, and More. Let's get you up here. And I'll get some more names onto the wheel from our chat list in a second here. Little Frenchie in Big Texas, good to see you here. Thank you for coming in. Sam's Vlogs Trains and More has over 1,200 subscribers, now with about 1,230, so he's climbing very well on the road towards 1,300. I'm hoping we can push this channel a little bit farther. Sam's Vlogs Trains and More has been a generous, loyal, and dedicated supporter to TuberChat for quite some time, not just here, on all of my channels. As a matter of fact, he happens to be in our moderator squad both here and on our copyright-free music channel. Okay, pardon me. Let me see if I can find something here. The membership link will be dropped in the chat from time to time, but the button should be working on the front page as well. But thank you for asking. So Sam's Vlogs Trains and More actually does a bit of variety on this channel. So you will find a lot of trains and more, of course, but you'll also find some generosity in that he allows people to connect in his live streams in the same way that we do here in Superchat. You'll find these make new friends and channel exposure videos frequently on his channel. About once a week, he just mixes up the days. And then hopefully everybody will enjoy connecting with him. You'll see he's a generous creator. He's got a lot of featured channels here as well. And he'll be willing to swap playlists with creators as well. So one of the things that I probably don't mention enough, I haven't mentioned it today, is one of the things that we, and thank you Buying Space, one of the things that we, oh, pardon me, I'm doing two things at once. Yeah, no, I was muted, it's okay. I was muted just for a second there. One of the things that we don't talk about enough here is, and I haven't mentioned it today, is connecting genuinely. So it's very, very important that everybody follows the full procedure, because YouTube has been purging so aggressively for the last long while. We have to do everything we can to support each other and make sure those connections stick. So what that means here is that we're watching a full video when you get to a person's channel, and that's actually after you start a conversation with them. I always recommend starting a conversation with somebody in the chat before you connect, because lots of people are coming in and out, and you want to make sure they're paying attention, not out supporting somebody while you're connecting. You want to make sure you're connecting with the right channel, matching the avatars for people with popular names especially. When you get to their channel, watch a full video of at least 3 minutes long. It's very important to watch the full video, not just 3 minutes of any video. While you're there, leave a genuine, meaningful comment related to the content of that video. Please don't say nice one or great vid or friend from Tuberchat or something that hundreds of other people might be saying. Otherwise, your comment could get held for review in the YouTube spam filters, and YouTube will almost certainly take that connection away in the next 24 to 48 hours. And then leave a thumbs up. Subscribe, turn the notification bell on, as you see me do for all creators. Come back, let them know you've done that, and they will do the same thing for you. Matilda Inspiration, good to see you here. Thank you for coming in. Hopefully you're feeling welcome. We have a lot of dynamic creators here, and everybody's willing to connect, so please don't be shy. You can reach out to anybody you'd like to in the chat, and if you take your time, meet people one by one, and follow the instructions that you'll find in our video description, you'll find yourself with some new friends and family members for your channel in no time, if that's what you would like. When you see me giggle for no reason, it's because Tiffany Wears T-Shirts has come into the chat and said something that makes me laugh. She does it very frequently, which I always appreciate. And Cooking with Miss Brown, it's good to see you here. Cooking with Miss Brown is a dear friend of Tuberchat. She is an extremely generous creator with a very influential she's very influential in her community and in ours and in the small YouTuber community in general. She has her monetization celebration coming up. I believe it's on Monday. If you want to correct me, I think it's Monday and should be around 8:30 p.m. Eastern. And Willow's Creations, good to see you here. Thank you for coming in. Hopefully I haven't missed anybody. Rebel and Tug, good to see you in the house. Thank you for coming back in. Oh, And pardon me while I'm just addressing something quickly on Instagram. Anybody can reach out to me anytime. It's just tuberchat, all one word, of course. Nisha James TV, good to see you here. Thank you for coming in. Several weeks ago, I did a interview with her where we were talking about a lot of details about YouTube, the algorithm, tips and tricks for your channel. That went on for about 4 hours, if I remember right. And you can find that video on our front page or on her channel. Kristen Welton is here. This is my love. She's here as a member and a moderator, of course, always. She's got 1,320 subscribers. I'm hoping we can push her a little bit farther. She's on the road to 1,400 now, fully monetized, of course, so there's lots of ways to support her when we get there, including memberships and super chats on her channel. You can see that she's got featured channels here. As well, she happens to have a few members, and she does a lot of variety on her channel, including lifestyle videos, unboxings, reviews, and collaborations with other YouTubers. Hopefully we'll see some more live streaming. Her and I, along with Kira Welton, will be going tomorrow to Canada's Wonderland, which is our theme park, and we will be doing a lot of filming there. So Tuberchat will be very late tomorrow, but we're hoping to get some good footage there, and you'll probably see a lot more from her than you will from me. I'm just expecting to do a quick live stream and maybe make one vlogging video, but Kristen will likely be much more aggressive than I will about making videos. Tiffany wears t-shirts. Sam's Logs, Trains and More, look at the luck. I'd already put your channel up, but I forgot to take you off the wheel, so it picked you again. I'm going to get some more names for our wheel from our chat list in a quick second. Infernal Fury, good to see you in the house. Thank you for coming in. Hopefully you're feeling welcome. We have a lot of dynamic creators in the house, and everybody here is willing to connect, so please don't be shy. You can reach out to anybody you'd like to in the chat, and if you take your time, meet people one by one and follow the instructions that you'll find in our video description, you'll find yourself with some new friends and family members for your channel in no time, if that's what you would like. So again, you know, YouTube's been doing a lot of purging, glitching, whatever we want to call it, for a long time now. This has been going on for almost a year. So it's likely something we're not going to see an end to, and it's more important than ever that we're always doing as much as we possibly can to support each other while we're connecting. So all the things you think somebody, you know, you wish that they would do for you, your videos and your channel, then my suggestion is always go out there and do even more than that. If you want people to leave comments that are 3 or 4 sentences, go leave comments that are 4 or 5 sentences. If you want, you know, 3 or 4 thumbs up on your video, go give 9 or 10 thumbs up to other people, you know, and the same goes for views. If you want people to watch 10 of your videos, go watch 20 other people's videos and things like that. What you'll find is that that generosity will come back to you so overwhelming that, you know, it was beyond what you were hoping for in the first place. And you hear that here in Tuberchat from the stories that I tell about the generous creators that come through the chat, the ones I put on the screen in particular. And Fanatic Guide, yeah, it's always possible, but you know, we fight on every day, right? Like, we just keep going, and we see channels grow, we see channels get monetized. You know, Cooking with Miss Brown has been monetized for a while, but like I said, she's got a monetization celebration coming up now. We've seen other creators get monetized. We will likely see many more. I find myself very frequently in other people's monetization celebrations. It used to be almost like once a week. Slowed down a little bit right now, but I'm sure that lots of other people are getting monetized just as much as have been over the last many, many months. Life of Amina and Jessica's Place are already on the wheel. We're going to get Team Goodman on there. If anybody wants to swap playlists with each other for the purpose of gaining watch hours, please just simply say, I am willing to swap playlists in the chat. Other creators should reach out to you, and if you see somebody say that and you're willing, please reach out to them. Everybody's free to make those arrangements independently and individually, of course. Wolf Spirit Productions, forgive me, I did not put you on the wheel. I must have thought that I did, because I know I mentioned you a long time ago, and I know you were here at the beginning of the live stream, but I've got you on there now. I've added a few more names, so we've got Team Goodman, Facing Reality, and Farmer Girl Christine on the wheel now, and I'll add some more names as we need them. Right now we're looking at Scratch and PPA. This is one of the most supportive creators that I've met on all of YouTube. He's been with us as a moderator for what I believe is over a year now. I have to double check. It's been a long time. And he is so unbelievably supportive that what you'll find is when you head to his channel and catch one of his weekly premieres that I'll talk about in a second, you will find a chat that rivals both tuberchat and moves even faster. And he has a chat that rivals channels with thousands of subscribers. The reason why is because he is out supporting creators so much, and he lives wholeheartedly by the idea of giving much more than he expects to receive. So you see that in his videos. Now, we did get Scratch and PPA to 600 the other day, and he slipped back below. So here's another example of the purge. I know because all of my channels lost a handful of subscribers this week. So it's likely happened to everybody. So Scratch and PPA, hopefully we'll get you back to 600. It should happen in no time now. If anybody hasn't already connected to this generous creator, I hope that you will right now. And what you'll find in this weekly series is every Tuesday around, well, not around, but at 12:15 Eastern, around noon, you will find that Scratch and PPA comes out with a premiere. And what he does in his videos is add a interactive element that makes it unique, makes it stand out, a lot of fun to watch and to be a part of, where if you follow Scratch and PPA on Instagram, Twitter, and or Facebook, which I do, you have the opportunity to vote on the content of next week's video. Then as well, he does a very thoughtful and considerate job of featuring a different single creator in every single video and makes them part of a contest where they have the ability to win a lottery scratch ticket, which is really cool. So you can see the generosity from every angle with this creator, and then you know, he adds the featured channels from his videos onto his front page. So hopefully everybody will enjoy connecting with Scratch and PPA. I have only ever missed one premiere. Of course, I went back for a replay, but I tried to never ever miss a Scratch and PPA premiere, and you'll see what I mean when you get there. So I hope you'll connect with him right now. Get the notification bell on so that you don't miss them. In the meantime, we're going to look at Pal's Island Kitchen. If you haven't already given today's live stream a thumbs up, I hope that you will. I hope everybody's always out there giving each other thumbs up, but they really do help the live stream, so I will appreciate it greatly. It helps not just for today, but to push us in the algorithm for tomorrow and beyond. Of course, Apostle Edgar Kapanga, good to see you in the house, and USA Scratchers, good to see you here as well. Thank you for coming in, and hopefully everybody is doing okay in the chat, meeting new friends and family members. Today, we're going to do something just a little bit different. So I have a different kind of special video for the copyright-free music channel. We'll go and watch that in a little bit more than an hour and a half. So we got a long time to put lots of channels on the screen today. I made sure I spaced it out. Tuberchat's going to be a solid 2.5 hours. So we're good to go. And then we'll go over, and the music live stream will be running afterwards, so we'll go over there as well. And pardon me while I just have a quick look at Instagram there just to make sure that we're all good to go. And then, actually, pardon me for 1 second. Pal's Island Kitchen has 568 subscribers. I'm hoping we can push this channel a little bit farther towards the 600 that she's thinking about. This is an extremely supportive creator now, not only here in Tuberchat, but as well, she's been known to come by our copyright-free music channel and help us out there. But I see this creator in lots of other people's live streams and premieres supporting all the time. I consider myself to be a very supportive creator. I try to get out and visit as many creators as I can during my time online, and I've run run into Pal's Island Kitchen regularly, which is really, really cool. My Life as Shanice is almost at 500. Good to have you in the chat. Thank you for coming in. And then again, like for anybody, especially if you're fairly new to Tuberchat, and I don't mean brand new, I mean even if you've been here several times before, but not like months, let's say, again, I just want to go over the importance of fulfilling the entire process while we're connecting. You should be able to meet, like anybody, anywhere from 8 to 10 creators per hour here in Tuberchat. If you imagine you're watching a 3, 4, 5, 6 minute video and then leaving a comment, giving the thumbs up and getting back here and having a conversation, it can take 6, 7 minutes for that full process to really happen, right? So it's possible. Any more than that is too fast, because if you're not leaving comments that are at least 3 sentences long and saying things that are kind of spammy or things that everybody else would say, your comments could get held, your connections might not stick and things like that. We don't wish that for everybody. I want you to be able to maximize the time that you spend here. I appreciate every moment that everybody can spend here in Tuberchat. I just want to make sure that when you're done with Tuberchat for today, all of your connections are going to stick, or at least as many as possible. Now, you're only responsible for your half of the procedure. Of course, we can't control what anybody else is going to do, as much as we try to mention it to people. Until brand new creators go through a few big losses, they may not understand the importance of slowing things down, connecting genuinely, and making sure your channel has a really strong and solid foundation of true supporters, not just racing to monetization as fast as you can. So, yeah, okay. Pardon me. I'm just looking at something again. Let's spin the wheel. We'll get another channel up here. Pal's Island Kitchen is posting frequently, which is great, usually more than once a week. And lots of delicious looking content on this channel, of course, like I mentioned. So now we're going to look at Corinne's life. Corinne's life is an extremely generous creator. She's here as a member and a moderator always with Tuberchat. She allows people to connect in her live streams in a similar way to what we do here. And she shows generosity in many other ways. I also see that Makeup with Jessica Vargas is in the house, and Bobby Loves Beauty has come in. I was lucky enough to hang out with both of them individually this week, which is really cool. They both have very loyal and dedicated followings surrounding them. And they're both dynamic creators, so they're a pleasure to hang out with and watch in their own ways. That's Bobby Loves Beauty and Makeup with Jessica Vargas. Both members, so of course I've got you on the wheel right away. Hopefully I haven't missed anybody in the chat. I certainly don't mean to. And then... watch out, here come the beauty channels. Yep, absolutely. I keep saying it. I'll mention it more when we get Bobby Loves Beauty up on the screen there. But, you know, when I first found Bobby Loves Beauty, I got such an unbelievably warm welcome that I have a lot more creators that are still with Tuberchat today from that single live stream. And I try to visit her as often as I can. Usually turns into about once a week or once every other week. Mo6510 Models, thank you so much for the super chat. I see that you are almost at 8K. Which is fantastic. My Life as Shanice, I know you've been here before. The wheel works by our list, so after everybody's been here for a certain amount of time, the robot keeps track of how active you are in the chat, not just about how long you're here, and then eventually everybody has the chance to get added onto the wheel and then eventually onto the screen. And then, At It Again Media, good to see you here. Thank you for coming in. I appreciate the kind words. Hopefully, you'll have a good time today. And My Life as Shanice, our moderators will take out any messages that are self-promoting, just so you know. Jane versus Pain. That's a cool name for a channel. Thank you for coming in. Oh, is that Be Yourself with Jane? That's interesting. Not new. Yes. Our robot might have welcomed you because it feels like a new name to the robot. Kathy Bina, good to see you in the house. Thank you for coming in. Hopefully I'm not missing too many channels in the chat. I see we've got a little busy bunch of channels coming in again, which is cool. Added Again Media. I thought you'd been here before, so forgive me for that, but hopefully you're feeling welcome. We have a lot of dynamic creators in the house. Everybody here is willing to connect, so please don't be shy. You can reach out to anybody you'd like to in the chat, and if you take your time, meet people one by one and follow the instructions that you'll find in our video description, you'll find yourself with some new friends and family members for your channel in no time, if that's what you would like. Corinne's Life, like I said, is an extremely generous creator. She's been featured on Tuberchat, of course, but she's always here as a member and a moderator. She is generous in many different ways, including she does the featured channels collaboration we talk about all the time. She's willing to swap playlists with other creators because she's got another channel happening over here. She is monetized on her first channel, so you can support her with memberships and super chats when you get over there. And for her second channel, she's got Lighthouse and Anchor Designs, where she's showing you the process of creating the crafts and other merchandise that she has for sale, which is really cool. For those of you who've been with Tuberchat for any amount of time, you've seen me wearing t-shirts from Corinne's Life, which I really am happy to have. So hopefully everybody will enjoy connecting with her. Hilda DC still in the background. Very cool. Hopefully everybody's doing okay, meeting new friends and family members. We're going to look at Mo6510 models now. It's funny because it's just coincidence, but Mo6510 models happens to be a creator that will hop in on live streams with Corinne's Life, and it's always an engaging conversation over there, which is really cool. And then thank you, Makeup with Jessica Vargas. So, oh, Jen Hines, good to see you here. Thank you for coming in. How do you manage two channels? One is so hard. Unstable TV. It's something else. Yeah, well, it's 3 now because I have my personal channel, but I've been slacking. If you go in, for those of you keeping score, you'll notice I thought I put up a video like just a few weeks ago. It was January 1st. And months went by, like 6 months, and then I finally got back to a place where I'm posting about a video a week. I've done a few live streams and this and that. It's tough. And then the other thing though is, for me personally, half of my full-time job is running YouTube channels and other digital media for other people, so I'm very lucky in that way. So right now I run 6 channels, 3 of my own and 3 for somebody else. I consult for others, but that's a light thing. I prefer to teach a man to fish as opposed to do the work for them, unless it's absolutely necessary or something that they insist on. But gives a lot of practice, that's for sure. Billy Rank, good to see you in the house. That's another thing that I don't mention enough. I'll probably talk a lot about this when I'm on with Vern's Junk Closet on her channel next Saturday after Tuberchat. We'll have another discussion. That's my YouTube BFF. She's an extremely generous creator who shares knowledge, as does Mo6510 models, as a matter of fact. They're willing to talk to anybody about their experience, and the fact that they're almost at 8K right now. My goodness. This channel is obviously extremely influential. They have had a long history of consistent success. So we've watched this channel grow. And my belief is that it's 100% organic. Mo6510 Models is a generous creator who shares knowledge. We've spoken offline even as well. And I see them sharing content by hopping in on other people's live streams and things like that as well. Who must run this? Yeah, but Unstable TV, you're experiencing wild success too, and your videos are of a different style than I have to deal with. The videos that I typically produce are usually one person talking about one thing. So I just get to film. Maybe it takes like half an hour. It takes me maybe an hour to 2 hours to chop the video up. Nothing spectacular. I don't use a lot of special effects and things like that. It's usually just product reviews and stuff, not very entertaining, and then those videos just get fired up pretty quick. You guys are putting a lot more effort into each individual video, from what I see. That's definitely what I think is contributing to a lot of your success. Close the chapter and now starting over, new everything. Very cool. Jane versus Pain. Very, very cool. And pardon me while I'm just catching a few things here. Okay, pardon me. Let's spin the wheel. Mo6510 Models is, of course, long time monetized, so there's lots of ways to support this creator when you get over there, including super chats and memberships. And thank you for your super chat. You've knocked a little bit more life off of our stream boss, of course. We're going to not look at Corinne's life because we just looked at Corinne's life and I forgot to take her off the wheel. So we'll spin. We'll get another channel up here. I'm going to try to start moving a little bit faster. We've been on for an hour already. We still have almost an hour and a half to go. Now we're going to get a chance to talk about Bobby Loves Beauty. And I know a few people have heard my, the things I have to say about this creator several times. But if you haven't heard it before, I'm always happy to talk about Bobby Loves Beauty because I did experience something on her channel that is very much notable, to say the least. And I want to share this kind of thing because it will likely happen for you. But what I wish is for people to have, if you want to, chats and channels that operate in this way. So what happened is when I caught Bobby Loves Beauty for the first time on a live stream several months ago, I was given so much of a warm welcome by her community without fishing. It's not like I was in there trying to meet people and like, hey, let's grow and all that other stuff. I just simply was in there supporting, hello, hello, hello. And so many creators were so welcoming and so willing to connect and engaging the conversation. She happens to be a very engaging host. Her following, if you want to call it that, her community seems to love her very much. They are very much engaged with this creator. So then what happens is she spiders out because of what I think is the central force behind her and her channel and her chats. Now we have other creators that have come out, and I see the same thing. I see similarities in other creators that have come from Bobby Loves Beauty, and we still have a lot of those creators, even from that single one live stream here today. Now, I've caught Bobby Loves Beauty many times since then, and I always have a great time hanging out with her. She is an engaging host, and like I said, her chat and her community are very engaging always as well. So hopefully everybody will connect with her. Makeup with Jessica Vargas, of course, is connected with her. I wonder if Lauren Perkins is, and forgive me for not... Oh, there it goes. Yeah, so there you go. Lauren Perkins is just saying, I remember that live, probably the first time I came in there. I forget if Tiffany Wears T-Shirts was met in that day. And forgive me, it's just because it's been so many months now, and you know that I hit as many live streams as I can. I don't remember every single thing. I just remember more notable facts about some of the live streams that I'm in. But this is what I wish. So there's much to be learned from this creator, as well as entertained and inspired by when you're on her channel, because of what you'll find when you get there. So there's some instinctive nature behind Bobby Loves Beauty, the creator behind this channel, that makes this happen. So I hope everybody will follow her. You'll understand what I mean when you get there, and you will likely experience the same kind of generosity from her community that I did when I got there. But Bobby Loves Beauty has been a generous, loyal, and dedicated supporter here in Tuberchat. She's been previously featured on our channel, of course, and hopefully everybody will enjoy connecting with her. We'd love to push her a little bit farther towards the 600 that she's thinking about. Let's spin the wheel. Makeup Mom and Son is in the house. Good to see you here. Purple Tube is still hanging out. MSK Family Vlogs is coming up next, and I'm going to put Makeup Mom and Son onto the wheel. It's almost time for me to get some more names on here, so I'll do that. If anybody in the house is willing to swap playlists with each other for the purpose of gaining watch hours, please just simply say, I am willing to swap playlists. Other creators should reach out to you, and if you see somebody say that and you're willing, please reach out to them. Everybody's free to make those arrangements independently and individually, of course. I'm giggling. I don't know what Red Hot Reactions is going to have as a follow-up. Has anyone heard the latest news? Red Hot Reactions, I hope it's something positive now that you got me laughing already. Grandma Faye LME, good to see you in the house. And yeah, my pleasure. Always to share and things like that. I appreciate everybody's generosity, especially, you know, Grandma Faye LME is a generous creator and somebody who's been a generous supporter of Tuberchat for quite some time. So it's always a pleasure to have you here. I'm happy to catch you when I can. I know it's not that often, but I'm looking forward to the next time I can catch you again live. Makeup Mom and Son is on the wheel now. And MSK Family Vlogs has been a generous, loyal, and dedicated supporter to Tuberchat for a long time. They're one of our first members. They've still been with us for a long, long time. And they are fully monetized themselves with almost 1,400 subscribers. They're going to have that any minute. They have been fully monetized, so there's lots of ways to support them on their channel, including super chats and memberships. And they are a dynamic family of creators, and there's all kinds of variety on this channel. I've been lucky enough to catch them both in videos and live streams, but they have I'm just noticing the title of this latest video, which I got some catching up to do, but this is cool, showing kids about coin saving. And let me see what the rest of that title is if I can. And opening their own bank account, which is really, really cool. One of the things that I have a personal opinion on that's very strong is the fact that children are not typically taught a lot about finance in school. Even if they were, I don't know if it would be the things we want them to be taught. So I'm always happy to see parents looking after kids, because money is something we all have to deal with. There are some things we all have to, we all have in common. Food is one of those things. Clothing is one of those things. Healthy or unhealthy lifestyle, hopefully healthier than not, but as well, money is a very, very, very important thing. So I'm happy to see that. I'll hopefully be able to see that video without before too long. Let's spin the wheel. And like I said, MSK Family Vlogs has been extremely supportive to Tuberchat and a lot of our other family members for a long, long time. So I hope everybody will enjoy connecting with them. We'll push them up to that 1,400 very, very soon, I'm sure. We're going to get to Team Goodman right now, and I really am going to add some names to the wheel from our chat list right now. And then, yeah, My Life as Shanice, I'm hoping we can push you a little bit farther. Rochelle Vanterpool, good to see you here. Thank you for coming in. House of X Entertainment Inc., did you walk in? I see somebody saying hi to House of X, but I didn't see them. Red Hot Reactions. I wonder if you were going to come out with a punchline and I ruined the joke for you, making too much of a big deal. Red Hot Reactions always has... always is full of energy, and it comes through just even in the thumbnails. All they have to do is come into the chat, and I can just feel the energy from Red Hot Reactions right away. But they're an extremely supportive creator as well. Team Goodman is here. They're extremely supportive also. Now they're we don't know the subscriber count on this channel right this second, but that's okay. We just want to push them towards their next milestone. We know they have over 1,000 because they've got a community tab there, and hopefully we will push them a little bit farther. Emotion is in the house. Let's get Emotion onto the wheel. Wolf Spirit Productions, Makeup Mom and Son, and Emotion all happen to be gold members, so their links will be dropped through the chat every 30 minutes or so, or every 30 minutes or so as well. House of X Entertainment Inc., there you are. You have to forgive me because I know with every creator I'm putting on the screen, I'm like, this is an extremely supportive creator, but it's true. Tuberchat's been here long enough, and there are some of these creators, you hear me talk about it, they've been, like part of our community, let's say for months now, but they're so supportive, not just here, but you see them out supporting other creators. This is why, like, I get so passionate about this stuff. I talk about it. It's one of my favorite things, is to see creators out supporting each other, know that the whole system is working, the whole thing's getting, bigger and better for all of us. For the new ones coming in, it is hopefully easier for them than it was for us, because everybody's sharing their information and guiding everybody along and things like that. Red Hot Reactions. So this is Team Goodman, and there's a lot of variety on this channel. There's a lot of live streaming as well as videos. You'll find tons of variety here, but they are extremely supportive. They're here with us almost every single day in Tuberchat. They're posting way too frequently for me to even catch up with, but I do notice that you've got next week a premiere coming up in about 5 days. Not quite next week. It should be Tuesday or Wednesday. Hopefully everybody will catch them there and hit the reminder, get the reminder set for that. I'm going to try to add some names to the wheel. Actually, you know what I'll do is I'm going to spin the wheel. We'll see who's coming up next. I'm going to take a break for a few minutes. I will fill up the wheel with some names. We'll come back, and then we are going to look at Facing Reality. All right, we are now about to look at Facing Reality. You'll be happy to know I didn't show you, but actually you came up first in the search results today for me. So maybe as your channel is growing, you're gaining more and more subscribers, you're actually increasing. So this is a creator who actually was just talking to me on Instagram outside. Like I said, anybody can reach out to me if you'd like to. I try to be attentive of it. And then, so I'm going to bring up something that they were talking about in a second that's going to show you how you can figure out a way to make swapping playlists with other creators a little bit easier by calculating the times of your playlist. Very easy. So if somebody asks you how long your playlist is, or they want you to watch a 5-hour one and things like that, I'll show you how to figure that out in a second. If anybody has the ability to share the stream, whether it's on your community tab, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Reddit, or any other social network, I will appreciate that greatly. Of course, if you haven't already given a thumbs up, they really do help the stream. We're doing fantastic today, and I will appreciate any thumbs up that you can offer. And then if anybody is willing to swap playlists with each other for the purpose of gaining watch hours, please just simply say, I am willing to swap playlists. Other creators should reach out to you, and if you see somebody say that and you're willing, please reach out to them. Everybody's free to make those arrangements independently and individually, of course. The Real Deal with Shonda Davis is still in the house. Good to have you still hanging out. Thank you so much. I appreciate every moment everybody can spend here. Have Cheetah Will View is here in the chat. This is a creator whom I did an interview with just a few weeks ago, and that interview actually did fairly well on their channel as far as views go. And I'm hoping that everybody will take a moment to connect, first of all, with Have Cheetah Will View. They support me on all of my channels, but then as well, they do a very considerate job when it comes to interviewing people. They interview people all the time. It seems to be much more than once a week. They're doing different interviews, but what they did while I was with them was a very considerate and thoughtful job of different types of questions about my history and background. Let's just say why I'm here, why I'm doing what I'm doing now with Tuberchat, why we're on YouTube and stuff like that. And it was really thoughtful. So if hopefully everybody will enjoy connecting to them. Like I said, they're extremely supportive, first of all, but as well, if you want to see something that's in a little bit different flavor from what you usually see from me, then Have Cheetah Will View did a really thoughtful job on that. So, oh yeah, Spotless Com has long videos, of course, because they have a lot of 8-hour live streams and things like that in between everything. Be Amazing Sylvia's in the house. Good to see you here. That's another influential creator that can help everybody with their videos and their channels. We'll have a look at her channel shortly. So Facing Reality was asking me about, you know, sometimes when you want to swap playlists with another creator, they will be fixated on the length of the playlist, right? Like a lot of creators want to keep things relatively fair. Some don't care, some do. It's understandable either way. But what you can do is chop your channel up into many different playlists. You can pretty much make as many as you want. They can have as many videos as you want for the most part, unless you got well over 500 videos on your channel. So you should be in the safe zone either way. It's a great way to chop your channel up into giving people the ability to binge watch your content. So if you're a variety channel and you happen to do, you know, I don't know, some cooking videos and some travel videos and some product reviews and unboxing videos and things, you can make different playlists. That's great for viewers, because if they like one of the videos that you've done, they may watch all of the videos in that style, the same way we might binge watch a TV show on Netflix or something like that. So you want to give them the opportunity. As well, you can literally make playlists that say 3-hour playlist, 5-hour playlist, 10-hour playlist, and things like that if you want to, and then you have a specific playlist for somebody to find, or you can send them the URL. So one of the things you can do is if you just type in YouTube playlist length, you will come up with this little website. It's just a very simple thing that somebody made for us. Let's get a playlist from Facing Reality, and I'll show you how to do this. Let's take fun videos, right? And I'm going to copy the link for this playlist, and all I'm going to do is drop it into this website. When I press get length, you'll see that it tells me there's 16 videos. Average length is 7 minutes 41 seconds. Total length of the playlist 2 hours 3 minutes 5 seconds. So if you needed somebody to say, you know, if somebody was saying, well, I need a 2-hour playlist from you, you could say, okay, I have one. It's this playlist, and then you send them the link and this and that. So hopefully everybody finds that a little bit useful. If you want to mark the time, we are about an hour and 22 or 23 minutes into episode number 236 of Tuberchat, and then you'll be able to go back and watch that again just in case you missed what I was talking about. Let's spin. We'll get another channel up here. And then, yes, Have Cheetah will view. Another tip, list one of your playlists in every video you make. That's great advice for, I believe what Have Cheetah will view is talking about. In your description, you can mention a playlist, and then if people happen to be going through your description, they might find something that catches their eye, like your, you know, playlist link with a description, and then they might click on that and then be forced to watch a bunch of your videos all at once, which is really cool. And then otherwise, every video that you ever make should be in at least one playlist. Better if it's in 2 playlists or more, no matter what you have to call them. So for instance, like on Tuberchat, I have a playlist called Tuberchat Live Streams. It's got 236 videos in it right now, as you can imagine, or more actually. But then you could chop them up. So if you had different themes, you can mention those as well. Then let's say, for instance, if you do unboxing videos, you can have a playlist of unboxing videos, and in every unboxing video that you do, you can put that playlist in your description. Say, want to see more unboxing videos? Check these out, you know, and then people might check them out, which is cool. Venom for Life, good to see you here. Thank you for coming in. I just happened to catch you. What did I catch today? Did I catch a premiere? And I was like right at the end, or a live stream right at the end. It's good to have you in the house. Baskets Resale is here. That's another member. I'm going to get you right onto the wheel, of course. Baskets Resale actually has a couple of channels. And hopefully I haven't missed anybody in the chat. I certainly don't mean to. As long as everybody's still active, we should get around to everybody. If I've missed anything in the chat, like a question or a comment that you would like for me to have seen and I missed it, just please be patient with me. Mention it again with 3 thumbs up or @ mention Tuberchat Connect and Grow. Hopefully that will help me see it a little bit easier. And then hopefully oh my goodness, sorry, I looked at Instagram, I lost my train of thought. Okay, this is, I hope that's the first time that's happened. This is Be Amazing Sylvia. She has 3,000 subscribers. She's actually at about 3,100 right now. And she's fully monetized, of course, so there's lots of ways to support her when we get to her channel. You can support her with membership, super chats, of course, and then as well, she's an extremely influential creator, so she has a wealth of knowledge. She shares that so that everybody can improve their videos and their live streams. You'll see familiar faces on her featured channels list, and she's a part of the Drop the Link Day crew. She does her episodes of Drop the Link Day on Wednesdays, and you can connect with other creators in a similar way to what we do here in Tuberchat. So let's spin the wheel and see what is coming up next. And emotion is coming up right now. So one of the things that you'll notice from our moderators is, actually, first of all, let me get emotion up here. We have to type in emotion, new soul, R&B. This is a talented singer-songwriter, but their name is so popular that we have to do a little bit extra, and you're actually helping them by searching, finding, and clicking on them. Although they are a gold member, so their link will be dropped in the chat by Nightbot every 30 minutes or so. Two Real Geeks, good to see you in the house. Thank you for coming in. Glorious Platter, good to see you here. Thank you. Thank you for coming in. No, you're definitely tall enough. Sorry I missed you on the way in. Hopefully everybody other than that is doing okay. And I don't know what my problem is. That's twice in 1 minute. I lost my train of thought on what on earth I was talking about. I was talking about something that was going to help. You don't even know how many videos you have. Connection of Lives and Interest 2020. It should be able to tell you within your YouTube Studio. What happens is when you go in YouTube Studio on your content tab, whether it's videos or live streams, you'll see a number of pages at the bottom. So if you have more than 30 videos, it will give you, like, switch you to page 2 and maybe even page 3 and maybe even page 4, puts 30 on each page. You might have to do a small calculation that way and say, okay, I've got 3 pages, I've got, 60 videos plus 5 or something like that, but that will kind of help it out. Oh, Premiere, Venom for Life, thank you, yes. And all right, forgive me, I don't know what's wrong with my mind today. I'm losing my train of thought. If I mention something and I lose my train of thought, I'm just going to ask everybody for a favor. I think I remember what I was about to say. Finding happiness in all you do. Good to see you in the house. When we talk about things like emojis and things like that, what you'll notice with our moderators is they might remove some messages if you overuse emojis, or if you use numbers in the chat too much instead of spelling the numbers for words. So the reason why we do that, it's not so much of a big deal here in Tuberchat. We've been on episode 236. Like I said, we, knock on wood, we've never had a stream shut down yet, and hopefully never. But there is so much talk out there about overusing emojis and using numbers in the chat. What you'll find is that when you're in other growth streams similar to Tuberchat, there are a lot of hosts that are very insistent that you only use 2 or 3 emojis and not any more than that, or you always spell your numbers. They'll remove any messages with numbers and things like that. But because a lot of live streams are, let's say, they have their own rules. We always want to respect the host rules, moderators, things like that. They have to decide what they want to do about that stuff. And I want you to have a good time when you're anywhere else. Superchat tends to be pretty strict, even though hopefully it's fun for you. Hopefully I'm a nice enough guy and this and that, whatever. But our chat keeps strict guidelines just so that when you're out in other growth streams, you have an easier time out there. Moderators and hosts don't ban you and block you and knock your messages out like crazy and time you out and stuff like that, because I know what that's like. I have done it too. I was new at this one day and I had to learn the ways. I even Nightbots timed me out I don't know how many times as well, right? So we just want to make sure that everybody keeps in mind that we always limit our emojis in chats like this to 2 or 3, and we always spell our numbers with words. It's one of these things where now, we've been here long enough that, forgive me, I'm just going to say we just do it because we just do. But it is a common theme among growth streams. And like I said, so if our moderators knock your messages out, it's really just because of these couple of things. They'll usually just give you a friendly message to say, hey, please limit your emojis. Please remember to spell your numbers or something like that. But that's what the reason is, so that you have an easier time when you're out with other live streams, because even when I'm not here, I want you to be growing your channel. Hopefully everybody is doing okay, meeting new friends and family members. Vibes with the Thompson family, good to see you here. Hopefully I haven't missed anybody coming through the chat. I certainly don't mean to. As long as everybody's still active, we should get around to everybody. Emotion is a talented singer and songwriter. We've been fortunate to have caught them on several different premieres and live streams, which is really, really cool. I'm sad that I didn't catch this one, especially because you're streaming longer now. That was a 3-hour stream. But they have original works that we can hear, and what you'll find when you get to this creator, first of all, is that you feel like you already know this artist, even if you haven't already heard them. They just have this talent that brings out a familiarity and a warmth in their music. I think everybody would agree with that, for those of you who know this creator already. As well, they're fully monetized, so there's lots of ways to support them, including super chats and memberships. And then as well, we have both videos and live streams to look forward to when we get over to their channel. Let's spin the wheel and we'll see who's coming up next. I'm going to start moving faster because now we've been on for about an hour and a half. We got an hour to go. I'm going to put as many channels on the screen as we can in that hour, but I do want to move a little bit quicker through channels. Makeup Mom and Son is here. She's got a Get Ready With Me live stream coming up, and that will be tomorrow at 4 p.m. So mid-afternoon. Very, very cool. Tuberchat's going to be late tomorrow. We usually would have run our live stream right around that time. So hopefully everybody will enjoy that. And then I wonder if you're going to do another interview. Usually you do interviews on Saturday. Makeup Mom and Son. She interviewed me a few weeks ago. Walk With Me Tiffany recently. Chris Phoenix Mukbang as well. Those were all good times. Hopefully everybody will check those out as well. 613 subscribers. I'm hoping we can push her a little bit farther. She's been a generous, loyal, and dedicated supporter here in Superchat. As a matter of fact, on all of my channels, but she happens to be a gold member here, so her link will be dropped by Nightbot every 30 minutes or so in the chat, as we have seen. And Buying Space, thank you so much. Hopefully you're meeting new friends and family members. We're going to look at Life of Amina right now. And I'm going to get you to pardon me, but just for a very quick second, we'll come right back with Life of Amina. Oracles and Beyond has just come in. Cassie, good to see you here. Thank you for coming in again. And Life of Amina is another creator who's here with us almost every single day in Tuberchat. Hopefully everybody will enjoy connecting with them. Now, we don't know how many subscribers they have right this second, but that's okay. We just want to push them towards their next milestone. We all know what it's like to hit different milestones, whether you're working on your first 5 subscribers, 10, 50, 100, 1,000, or even more. So we always just want to be supporting each other. Life of Amina, we can hit the discussion tab and leave a comment here. Now, hopefully you do a better job than I did, but I just rifle through those things. So you're posting fairly frequently. It looks like more than once a week, so hopefully everybody will catch up. I've got to catch up with your channel, but I'll enjoy doing that. Hopefully everybody will. And then I've got to add some names to the wheel, so I'm going to do that right this second. And then we will spin, and we'll see who's coming up next. Sylvia and C Daily is the second channel from Be Amazing Sylvia. You know what? I should have shown this to everybody earlier, but thank you for mentioning it. You know, I know it doesn't probably feel the greatest to have to remind me, so forgive me for that. I really do not mean to miss when I do that, when somebody's got 2 channels and I only mention one of them. I like to showcase when creators have broken off into a second channel, but this is Sylvia and C Daily, the second channel from Be Amazing Sylvia, who we looked at earlier with 144 subscribers. So I'm hoping we can push this channel along as well and get them rolling towards the 200 that they're thinking about. Let's I did say I was going to add some names to the wheel, so I'm going to look at that and see what I can do here. Unstable TV, Farmer Girl Christine is already on the wheel. The Real Deal with Shonda Davis. We looked at that channel, of course. Spotless Calm we haven't looked at today, but Spotless Calm is with us every single day. That's an unbelievably supportive creator. Keto Mama Michelle. I don't know if Keto Mama Michelle is still with us. Are they? And Jan Hines, probably, but I can't be certain yet. I'm refreshing some pages. Let's spin. I'll get some more names on in a second here. What we do is there's a robot here called Bottissimo, and it keeps a list for me of how active everybody's been in the chat, as well as how long they've been here. So when I need names for the wheel, when we get down to about 5 or 6, I reach over to the list and I add some names, and then of course the wheel's random. When we spin and your name comes up, we put your channel on the screen and talk about it for a few moments if you're still here. So Jessica's Place is a very popular name. Now let's see if I'm already connected to this creator. I might have to switch my filter to... I did switch it to channels. I'm just going to put quotes around this and see if that helps. If not, hopefully my go-to channel extension will be working. Is this you, Jessica's Place? Is it a new connection for Tuberchat and I'm mistaken? I didn't realize that this is your first time here. Maybe that's it, right? We'll find out in a second. I have the go-to channel extension. Now I did hear, oh, there it is. Okay, yes, it is Jessica's Place. I'm just matching the avatar. Very cool. Okay, forgive me. I don't know if I welcomed you properly when you got here, considering this is your first time with Tuberchat, but hopefully you're feeling welcome. Hopefully you've met some new friends and family members here. I appreciate the time that you've spent, especially being your first time in our chat. So I don't watch videos or subscribe while I live stream. So what I'm going to do is take this latest video and add it into my watch later list. What that will allow me to do is after the live stream today, I'll go through my watch later list. I'll watch your video in full. I'll leave you a meaningful, genuine comment related to the content of that video. I'll give you a thumbs up, subscribe, turn your notification bell on, of course, as I do for all creators. Hopefully that will make our connection stick. And then hopefully you're subscribed to Tuberchat as well, and you have got our notification bell on so you don't miss our further live streams. We're always here Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday, but the times change so that we can meet different creators from around the world in different times, in different time zones. And Sparkle's Hope Chest is coming up right now. Did we not? What happened to Grandma Faye LME? I thought I put Grandma Faye LME on the wheel. What happens occasionally? I thought I remembered typing this today. What happens occasionally is when I spin the wheel, I will accidentally delete two names at once. I don't mean to do that. So Grandma Faye LME, you're on the wheel, hopefully again now, but forgive me for that. I do notice that Sparkle's Hope Chest has just dropped a super chat on us that knocks a little bit of life off of our stream boss. I really do appreciate that. So Sparkle's Hope Chest is an extremely generous creator. She's done that to us many times, but we'll look at Sparkle's Hope Chest right now and see what they've got going on for us today. They were off actually for a little while, just with a small hand injury, and they're back posting videos, which is really, really cool. I was lucky to catch this Happy Mail video. Hopefully we'll see more of that. And hopefully we'll see more of the variety that we get when we're on Sparkle's Hope Chest. We see a lot of familiar faces here, but Froggy Went to Knitting is a dear friend of Tuberchat as well. Wolf Spirit Productions one of those creators happens to be the daughter of Sparkle's Hope Chest, so they've obviously got a tight-knit family, which I really appreciate seeing. And then it's great that they both support each other, and they're both supportive creators here in Tuberchat, both generous, supportive creators. So hopefully everybody will enjoy connecting with Sparkle's Hope Chest. Like I said, you'll find a lot of variety on this channel, but you will get an idea right away. Like, this is a great video to connect with, this Happy Meal video. I know it's a little bit longer than we talk about, but at 9 minutes you'll see the kind of generosity that happens between creators in this tight-knit community that Sparkle's Hope Chest seems to be a part of. I enjoyed watching that because Froggy Went to Knitting sent her some stuff, which was really, really cool. Let's spin the wheel. I did say I'm going to start moving a little bit faster, so we'll get going. We're still going to be here for almost an hour, so I'm going to get lots of channels on the screen. If anybody has the ability to share today's stream, whether it's on your community tab, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Reddit, or any other social network, I will appreciate that. Of course, it helps get more people into Tuberchat, and it obviously does wonders for the algorithm, of course, not just for today, but in the coming days and weeks. And if you haven't already given a thumbs up, those really do help the stream as well, so I'll appreciate those. We're doing great today. We're at 83. We could actually hit 100 in the next 45 minutes or so, but I'll appreciate it if anybody does that. House of X Entertainment Inc. is a joint business channel between two unbelievably supportive creators that are It's Me Once Then Yes Honey and Yo, It's Your Boy Leo. They are two of the very first creators to ever come into a Tuberchat live stream. I've been connected to them for probably a year and a half now. They support me on all my channels, of course, and I'm happy to catch them whenever I can. They both stream almost daily on their individual channels, which are monetized. I don't often show these as well because we're so focused. I want to get them really pushing on House of X Entertainment Inc. But this is Yo, It's Your Boy Leo here, fully monetized, of course. And then we've got It's Me Once Then Yes Honey with a lot of familiar faces, including Vern's Junk Closet, Walk With Me Tiffany, Brown Girl Bella we saw there, for instance. So once again, this is House of X Entertainment Inc. They are very thoughtful in that they do a lot of interviews and promoting of other creators on this channel, which is really, really cool. And Yeah, buying space. Hopefully you're doing well. One of the things I should mention, just so that for the sake of saying it, the robot that we use, or that I use to put names onto the wheel here, it's not just about how long you're here. It's how active you are in the chat, but it's able to determine how much you're interacting with other creators in a way. So there's a lot to it, right? And what it is kind of focused on creators that are genuinely connecting between each other here in the chat, as opposed to just being here. So you might find yourself here in Tuberchat for, you know, an hour and a half to 2 hours, and still not having a chance to be on the wheel at all, because the robot is not just looking at time or the fact that you're dropping a couple of messages here and there. It's also kind of understanding that there's conversation. It's like better messages, if you want to put it that way. That's Bottissimo. That's why I like that thing so much. It's a paid service now. I'm grandfathered in, luckily, at half price at $5 a month. But the thing costs $10 a month, but I insist on using it because it does such a great job. So we're looking at Wolf Spirit Productions. This is another extremely supportive creator. First of all, they're generous. They happen to be a gold member. They've got their link being dropped by Nightbot every 30 minutes or so, as well as we see the slides that I run at the beginning, middle, and end of every live stream, and you'll see their channel featured in that way. But as well, they share information, so much so that actually the other day they took some time to do an unlisted live stream just to kind of show me a trick that they were doing with their, I believe it was Power Director software, to show me how they were editing, and a little bit of a green screen trick that can make things a little bit cleaner in your green screen. So this is a creator who is, you know, we saw this channel start from the very beginning, and they are pushing really, really hard, not just to provide content for everybody, but as well to learn and then share the knowledge that they gain through their experience for the betterment of everybody, which is really, really cool. So I hope everybody will enjoy connecting with them. Let's spin one more time. And if anybody's mentioned a question or a comment in the chat that they meant for me to see and I missed it, just please mention it again with either 3 thumbs up or mention Tuberchat Connected Grow. Hopefully that will help me see it a little bit easier, and I will catch it the next time around. We're going to look at Unstable TV right now. And Unstable TV is experiencing some wild success right now, like even better than we saw the other day. Now it's interesting because you will see this is one of the ways you can tell, in my opinion. I'm just using the opportunity to mention this here. But if you look at a channel and you wonder if their growth is organic, or if it's something that they could be buying, like views or likes or things like that. Anybody's free to advertise their videos, right? If you have the budget, you absolutely could do that if you feel that it's worth it, right? But this is a creator, so when we look at the wild success that they've been having lately, look at this video from 5 days ago with 27,000 views. They've got another with almost 10 here, 8, another with 11, another with 3. But because these numbers are so far off, and we do have one video in the middle here with 123 views, which is still great. That's a great number of views for any creator. If you've got a video that's doing over 100 in any period of time, especially a couple of days, that's great news, right? I think your channel is definitely poised for success if you're at that level. But the wild success that they're experiencing was from having a look at what to do about particularly reaction videos. But it's not just that anybody could do any reaction. This is a dynamic couple of creators who've already been putting a lot of quality content out. They have a fantastic rapport between them. They do a great job. You can feel the energy and the effort that comes through not only in their thumbnails, but in their videos as well. They started doing reaction videos, and what happened is they found a little bit of great success, and then people started reaching out to them, asking them to do more specific reaction videos, which they've also done, and that has helped them, which is really, really cool. So I suggest everybody follow this channel. We watched them just a couple of weeks ago go from 500 subscribers now to 1,800. So this is just unbelievable, and they're happy to share that information. I reached out to them, or I mentioned reaching out. They actually, when I mentioned wanting to talk to them about it, they reached out to me. So that's speaking more towards their generosity as well. So hopefully everybody will get a chance to connect with them. 1,800 subscribers right now. We want to push them a little bit farther, even though they are just doing spectacularly right now. And there's obviously much to be learned from these creators, as well as entertained and inspired by. So I'm going to spin the wheel one more time. I will get some more names from our list. The Robinson family, good to see you in the house. Thank you for coming in. And Grandma LME, there you are. So forgive me again, I don't know what happened. I thought I put you on the wheel earlier. I might have accidentally deleted you and then put you back on. Oh, Grandma LME happens to be live right now. That's okay. So hopefully everybody will enjoy connecting with this creator. She's been a generous, loyal, and dedicated supporter to Tuberchat for quite some time with 460 subscribers. I'm hoping we can push her a little bit farther towards the 500 that she's thinking about. She happens to be doing a game night right now, which is really, really cool. I've been lucky enough to hang out with her on a live stream the other day, as a matter of fact, and she does that frequently, a mix of live streams and videos. Hopefully everybody will enjoy connecting with her. I see we've got a new channel in the chat. Hopefully I haven't missed anybody. Hedgie Hoggable, good to see you in the house. Thank you for coming in. Hopefully you're feeling welcome. We have a lot of dynamic creators in the house. Everybody here is willing to connect, so please don't be shy. You can reach out to anybody you'd like to in the chat, and if you take your time, meet people one by one, and follow the instructions that you'll find in our video description, you'll find yourself with some new friends and family members for your channel in no time, if that's what you would like. And then did I, Life of Amina, I just noticed you mentioning goodnight. Did we look at that channel? Or did I do it again? Did I delete Life of Amina off the thing? I'm just going to put it up right now. I feel like I'm losing my mind today. Oh, of course, we looked at this, right? Yes, of course, we just looked at it. I was so worried that we didn't get your channel up. I know it was on the wheel. I'll spin right now. We'll get another channel up here. Life of Amina is here with us almost every single day, so I don't mind having a quick second look at that channel. I'd rather make the mistake of doing something twice than not doing it, right, if possible. And I always appreciate if somebody gives me a nudge if I do slip and miss something. Farmer Girl Christine has 81 subscribers. I'm hoping we can push this channel a little bit farther towards the 90 that they're thinking about. They're fairly new to Tuberchat, only finding us a couple of weeks ago, but it's great to have them here again with us. Fanatic Guides in the house, still, and like I said, an extremely supportive creator. Supports on all my channels. Chef Young D's Kitchen, good to see you in the house as well. Hopefully I haven't missed anybody. And then Facing Reality, yes, the more videos you make, the better you get, absolutely. If you choose to get better, I put out a video on my personal channel today, and it was not perfect. Well, I mean, no video is perfect, but it wasn't great. I didn't realize that the audio was so bad. I must have done something a little bit differently. I don't even remember now producing it. And the audio was not great. So you gotta do a little bit better job than me. I was racing because I've been behind in putting out videos, so I'm more interested in pushing out a video every week than, you know, taking the time to make sure I'm putting out something of a little bit better quality. But if you choose to, yes, absolutely, you can get better with every video that you produce. And the more you do, the better you'll get faster, of course, right? So let's see what we can do about adding some names to the wheel. Fanatic Guide will get you up there. Gloria's Platter, did I put you on? No. Added Again Media will come up. Cheetah will view, are you still here? Or are you, I thought I saw you mention that you might be leaving, or I saw people say good night to you. Rochelle Vanterpool's been here a while. Mama Glow Up, of course, is an extremely supportive creator. And I'll see what I could do about adding another couple of names to the wheel. Oh, Rochelle Vanterpool, that's interesting. Thank you so much for your super chat. I really do appreciate that. I was just actually adding you onto the wheel. Might have still taken a while for you to come up, but for that reason, I'm going to put your channel up right now before we spin the wheel again. Oh, I see. I'm just reading a message there to Spotless.com, but Fanatic Guide was talking about Matomatic. That's another creator. They always support each other, but I was wondering about that, what the relation was there. That's really, really cool that you guys are supporting each other that way. Rochelle Vanterpool is coming up right now. Thank you one more time for that super chat. I really do appreciate that. With 207 subscribers, I'm hoping we can push this channel a little bit farther. Oh, and Have Cheetah will view. Sorry, are you staying? Are you still here? Oh, you're still here. Okay, I'm sorry. Okay, let me get Have Cheetah will view. You'll have to forgive me because I do a horrible job of keeping up with the chat. I've never gotten any better at this. I thought that I would. So the problem is if I do get a chance to look over at the chat in between my long speeches, I often see something and it's out of context because I didn't see the messages that preceded it. FaZe Yoda, FaZe King, good to see you in the house. Thank you for coming in. And Jen Hines, thank you so much. Hopefully we'll see you tomorrow. Tomorrow's live stream, everybody, will be very, very late, much later than usual. But it is already listed on the front of the Tuberchat YouTube channel. So hopefully you have the notification bell on anyway so you don't miss it, but you could get notified about the individual live streams if you'd like to. I've scheduled the next 3. Today's featured channel is The Gathering Within. I think they were here with us at the beginning, but hopefully everybody will enjoy connecting with them. They happen to be a fellow Canadian, but The Gathering Within spreads positivity on their channel, so hopefully everybody will enjoy that. Rochelle Vanterpool, like I said, with 207 subscribers, I'm hoping we can push this channel a little bit farther towards the 300 that they'll now be thinking about. And then as well, this is a creator who I see out supporting others. I'm not sure. I think Rochelle Vanterpool came to us from Vern's Junk Closet, but forgive me if I'm wrong about that because I believe I've seen you in there supporting them. I see Rochelle Vanterpool out supporting others regularly, so I'm looking forward to getting to know this channel better, but I'm happy to have you here as well. Oh, Michael's Adventures likes the late stream. That'll be cool. And then Wolf Spirit Productions, yeah, I'm going to be doing it tomorrow much later than I usually do. I'm going out to a theme park during the day. Kristen and Kira will go with me. We're going to go to Canada's Wonderland, film for the day, and enjoy the day. But it's an hour and a half from where we live, so even if the park closes at 8 o'clock and we stay all the way, or 9 o'clock, still going to be 11 p.m. Eastern by the time I get home settled and ready to, fire things up. But if what I'm going to try to do is get home as quick as I can, safely, of course, but I will start the live stream as soon as I can, but it's scheduled right now for 11 just in case it has to be that late. But we usually don't do it that late, and then Sunday and Monday are much earlier. So what I'm going to do right now, thank you one more time, Rochelle Vanterpool, for your super chat. I really do appreciate that. I'm spinning the wheel. I'm going to take a break again just for a couple of minutes. We'll come right back, and then we are going to look at an extremely supportive creator, somebody who supports on all my channels, Mama Glow Up. The Psycho Ducky is in the house. Good day to you. Thank you for coming in. Sofa King Manly Gaming is in the house as well. Good to see you in the house. It's been a little while, but it's always good to have you here. Thank you for coming in. Vibes with the Thompson family still hanging out. Pardon me if I have missed anybody in the chat. Other than that, I think we're doing okay. We're looking at Mama Glow Up right now. This is an extremely supportive creator. So not just here in Tuberchat on all of my channels, but I also see them out and have for many, many months supporting other creators. It seems a lot of the times when I'm out trying to support people, I see Mama Glow Up is there or has been there. So hopefully everybody will enjoy connecting to this creator. They've been recently featured on Superchat, of course, with 1,400 subscribers. We'd love to push them a little bit farther towards the 1,500 that they'll be thinking about any minute. First of all, we want to lock that 1,400 in and just get them about 10 more subscribers if we can. And I'm just looking at the chat here. I do a horrible job of keeping up with the chat, but hopefully everybody's doing okay. Facing Reality hit the 500. Very, very good. Hopefully you keep going because we want to make sure that you keep that. We want to make sure that it sticks, right? YouTube likes to play games with our subscriber numbers, so we want to get a few extras so that we don't slip back below. Let's spin. Now, I'm going to move a lot faster than I usually do. If anybody hasn't already given a thumbs up, they really do help the stream. We're at 92 right now, so we absolutely could hit 100 today. I usually don't put that much focus on it, but when we get a day like this where we're getting close to 100, it's kind of fun to see if it's going to happen. So I'll appreciate it if anybody hasn't already given that thumbs up. If anybody in the house, pardon me, is willing to swap playlists with each other for the purpose of gaining watch hours, please just simply say, I am willing to swap playlists. Other creators should reach out to you, and if you see somebody say that and you're willing, please reach out to them. Everybody's free to make those arrangements independently and individually, of course. Vibes with the Thompson family. I'm not sure if Tiffany Wears T-Shirts is still with us. Tiffany G, good to see you here. Thank you for coming in. The Psycho Ducky says, I face planted that like button. That's an interesting way of doing it. Smash that bad boy. Makeup with Jessica Vargas is here with 1,430 subscribers. This is another creator that, again, is in the community of makeup and beauty, for instance. And again, you know, I mentioned this kind of thing before, but she has a loyal and dedicated community around her. I always have a good time hanging out with her in her live stream. She is a dynamic host. She's able to keep up with everybody, does a better job with the chat than I do, but she also does a little bit of variety and has, like I said, just this warm community around her. They very much love her. They, you know, I don't know if it's, I don't want to discount the creators when I talk this way, because I don't know if it's that particular niche and the communities around that niche that happen to have, you know, some of this stuff, or if it's because these creators I'm noticing that are connected somewhat to each other have instinctly this personality or a part of their personality that just people are drawn to in this way. You'll find that when you get into Makeup with Jessica Vargas's live stream, you'll get a warm welcome from her community. Everybody's respectful, everybody's positive, it's, you know, and things like that, and it really makes it a pleasure to hang out in these live streams. Tiffany Wears T-Shirts will joke with me about how many makeup videos I watch or live streams I hang out and stuff like that, but it's still a pleasure for me. I'm still interested to see what people are doing, how it's done, you know, regardless of the niche. And, you know, it makes it a pleasure to hang out, especially when, if I was to have guessed 4 or 5 years ago before I started on YouTube what I'd be searching for, I may not have searched for beauty tutorials to be looking for, but I enjoy watching that content just as much as anything else, and enjoy especially getting to know the creators behind these channels. So I'm sure you will too. Hopefully everybody will enjoy connecting with Makeup with Jessica Vargas. Already with 1,430 or so subscribers, we can soon get her to 1,500, I'm sure. Vibes with the Thompson family, I put you on the wheel, and look at that luck. You just happen to come up right now. I'm going to get Apostle Edgar Kapanga on there, and we'll see if we can get a couple of others. Now, you have to forgive me because I've been talking so much. Now we're going to have to start rifling through channels. I think that's a new banner. Am I right? Maybe even a new avatar for Vibes with the Thompson family, so that's cool. I obviously have to catch up with you. I didn't realize it's already been 2 weeks, but I'll enjoy doing that. Hopefully everybody will enjoy connecting with them. They are, again, a supportive creator that comes through all of my channels as well, and I see them out supporting others regularly as well. So hopefully everybody will enjoy connecting with them. And in about 25 minutes, we're going to go and watch a premiere of a different kind of video on the copyright-free music channel, and then we'll hop over towards the virtual 24-hour live stream that happens over there as well. We do link drops over there, which is cool. I know everybody likes that. Tiffany Wears T-Shirts is still in the house, so I've got you on the wheel now. Connection of Lives and Interests. Is on the wheel as well. Let me spin. They live in T-shirts. I seem to as well. You know, for a long time, I preferred wearing polos, and but I find myself wearing a lot of T-shirts. I just wear T-shirts if I have to work outdoors. And then with Tuberchat, it's just the most comfortable thing to be doing, of course, right? Fanatic Guide is here. This is another extremely supportive creator, somebody who supports on all my channels, both here in Superchat and my personal channel and on the copyright-free music channel. They're over there almost every single day, helping us grind out the watch hours and keeping the conversation going, which I really appreciate. I try to catch them as often as I can, usually a couple times a week on their premieres. And then as well, you'll see that they have some other success here with other videos, not just gaming. They've got some how-to videos, and they've got some great numbers here with well over 10,000 on many videos, over 35,000 on one, and almost 70 on another one or two, which is really, really cool. So hopefully everybody will enjoy connecting with Fanatic Guide. Like I said, you probably know that channel if you've been here before, because they're here with us almost every single day. Two Real Geeks, I'm going to get you onto the wheel as well. And we'll spin. With 2,320 subscribers right now, I'm hoping we can push Fanatic Guide a little bit farther towards the 2,400 that they're thinking about. We're at 95 thumbs up. If anybody hasn't already given a thumbs up, I'll appreciate those. We might actually hit the 100 that we're thinking about today. I'll appreciate that. It does wonders for the algorithm, of course, not just for today, but in the coming days and weeks, YouTube will, you know, push Super Chat out as a suggested video, and that's one of the ways we get more and more people coming in every day. There's always a few new channels. You'll notice I've toned it down a little bit by tweaking a little bit of the controls, and that's changing the category of the live streams, as well as putting in the things like the subscriber only chat now, and slow mode usually does a little bit of help with keeping trolls out and stuff like that. But there is probably 10% of the channels that come through Tuberchat are brand new every day. Spotless Com is here with 449 subscribers. I'm hoping we can push this channel a little bit farther. They've become a dear friend to Tuberchat. They share information outside. We talk all the time about different things that we're noticing or learning or discussing about these live streams, for instance, because I run their live stream every day, and then they also are in the copyright-free music channel every single day, letting that run as well. And what you'll find is that they are out. If you see us in somebody's live stream, we're probably joking about the fact that we keep running into each other, because we are out supporting people as much as we possibly can. They do the same thing that I do. I work on a computer. I'm able to have a window open on the side, which is cool. I'm able to bounce back and forth, and we joke that way, saying, oh, we're bouncing around between people's premieres and live streams and things like that. So hopefully everybody will enjoy connecting with Spotless Com, and you'll see that kind of generosity coming back to you as well. Gloria's Platter, I'm sorry, we've got you on the wheel. The wheel is just not in your favor right now. Let me know if you're staying or if you're heading out. I'm going to leave your channel on the wheel anyway. We'll just, if you have to go, we'll have a really quick look at it. I'm going to look at Baskets Resale right now. This is another creator. They actually have 2 channels. The other one has thousands of subscribers. I'll show you. But this is Baskets Resale, the channel they're working on right now with 506 subscribers. I'm hoping we can push them a little bit farther towards the 600 that they're thinking about right now. They've been with Tuberchat for quite some time. They happen to be a member, but they've been a generous, loyal, and dedicated supporter for quite some time. So let me hit their other channel by just typing in baskets, and they come right up. And with 7,000 subscribers, 7,300, I couldn't for the life of me remember, but they seem to be moving extra fast now. So I've got to catch up with this channel. But with 7,300, almost 7,400 subscribers, you can bet there's much to be learned from this creator, as well as entertained and inspired by. So I hope everybody will enjoy connecting with them. And then let's spin. We're going to get to Tiffany Wears T-shirts right now. This is a creator who is an extremely dynamic host. She has a ton of energy. It comes through in all the different varieties she does on her channel. You really never know what to expect on her channel, which is really, really cool. It's a different kind of variety. And then, did you seriously buy a new car? Oh my goodness. I'm interested to see that. I always, like, you know, I don't know what it is. I love looking at new cars, even, you know, I don't know why. I just happen to enjoy looking at that. I'm curious to see that video. I did notice this come up today, so forgive me for not catching this. That fake tattoo before the real thing, so I wonder what she's actually doing there. But there, you never know what she's going to do on her channel. I can't believe it's already been a week since I caught you. Time is just flying for me, I guess. But Tiffany Wears T-shirts is an extremely fun and supportive creator as well. She's here with us in Superchat almost every single day. She is another creator that has a loyal and dedicated following, and you know, her personality just is really something else. She is so fun and brings that fun into our chat here. I'm sure she takes it everywhere she goes, and you find it right away. Actually, in her thumbnails you can see it, but when you're in her channel and in her live streams, you'll catch all kinds of fun, both with her and with her dedicated and loyal community. I've caught her in many different situations on her channel. You really, like I said, never know what to expect over there. This is Have Cheetah Will View. So this is a creator who's extremely supportive as well. They support on all of my channels. They've been here with Tuberchat for quite some time, and we did a interview on their channel, which was much different than the things you usually see me saying. Excuse me, even if you've seen me out on other people's channels doing StreamYard panels like Vern's Junk Closet, Makeup Mom and Son, and others, this is much different. So Have Cheetah Will View has a lot of experience interviewing people, and they do interviews all the time, but they did a really thoughtful job on the interview that they did with me, and it is on our front page as well, but you'll find it on their channel. Oh goodness, where is it? You can see, like, I'm laughing, and in what happened to become the thumbnail, I happen to be laughing, so you can tell we're having a good time over there. Hopefully everybody will check that out. Gale Force Cat 5, good to see you in the house. Thank you for coming in. Yeah, it's been a little while since you've been here, but I'm glad for you to come back in. Yeah, your new car could fit so many bodies, not to mention so many t-shirts, I'm sure. My goodness. The cheetah is here. The cheetah is in the house. And you'll see these frequent interviews as well, these 8-question interviews. I never counted while we were talking together, but I'm sure we got, well over 8 questions, because one kind of led into the other. But it was really cool because it became a little more of a discussion than an interview. Even though actually he did a very thoughtful job of asking questions like in an interview style, but I think we just naturally had a rapport that made it fun. Glorious Platters here with 528 subscribers. I'm not sure whether they had to leave or if they're still here, but that's okay. We'll just take a quick look at this channel. They've got a lot of delicious looking content, obviously. Hopefully we can connect with this creator. I did mention earlier, and I say it all the time, but food is something, you know, we all have in common. I find it interesting to see what different people are cooking in their homes and for their families around the world, and hopefully you will too. And then yes, Fanatic Guide, it will be very soon. I have a different kind of video today, so it's a music mix. For those of you who've been on the copyright-free music channel many times before, you will recognize it. But I wanted to put something out as a video so that if somebody wanted, it's about 30 minutes. If somebody wanted a 30-minute mix of music that they could use in the background of a video and be able to catch it right from the beginning, which is difficult with the live stream, then it's out there for everybody to have, and I'll put those out occasionally. We've got hopefully some new music coming sooner than later. A little bit delayed, but that's okay. We'll go and look at that soon. This is Rochelle Vanterpool. We looked at this channel already. I didn't take you off the wheel. She gave a super chat, so we looked at it already. And then Buying Space is still in the house. Good to see you here. Thank you. Let's see what's happening with Apostle Edgar Kapanga. I'm going to get through as many channels as I can, but we'll go in about 15 minutes over there to that premiere. It's already set up. I'll grab the link here in a second. Oh, I had Apostle Edgar Kapanga right there. This is a creator who was coming to Tuberchat frequently many months ago, and then recently has been coming back again. But I see this creator out supporting others regularly. So they support on all of my channels, as well as they are supporting others regularly. Like every day when I'm out supporting creators myself, bouncing between live streams and premieres, I catch them. I just noticed something I gotta do that's gonna be a small headache here. So we're going to go over to the copyright-free music channel soon. I'm just going to drop the link right now. It's already pinned to the chat anyway. If anybody wanted to head over there early, we'll still be able to connect in the same way that we are here in Superchat. And then by the time the premiere has run, we will be into the live stream that runs over there. It's a virtual 24-hour live stream. It just breaks every twice a day, and there's reason for that, because when you stop a live stream under 12 hours, then YouTube saves it and you get full credit for all the watch time. If you let it go over 12 hours, that may not be the case. So lots of creators have been very frustrated with wondering why their hours were not escalating the way they thought they should be when they're doing like silent live streams and things like that. So with a lot of friendship and guidance and help and back and forth sharing information with other creators, particularly Two Pineapples and Spotless Calm and a couple of others, I was able to determine the best way that I found to be able to really rack up watch hours, and that channel's just killing it. So if you can imagine, we've got not quite 200 subscribers yet, but we've got 2,400 watch hours, which is just out of control. But that's because of the unbelievable support that's been coming over there. So I've got to see if I can correct something that is happening in another window here. We're looking at Connection of Lives and Interest 2020, which is a relatively new connection for Tuberchat. They only found us a couple of weeks ago. They were invited in by Michael's Adventures, and hopefully everybody will enjoy connecting with them. They've got a lot of variety on their channel. Now, I've got to get to know this channel, but obviously they're supportive. They're here with us again. Hopefully everybody will enjoy connecting with them. With 436 subscribers, I'm hoping we can push them a little bit farther towards the 500 that they're thinking about. I'm going to move a little bit faster now because I want to try to get a few more channels on the screen. Added Again Media is coming up right now. I'll add some more names from our chat. We'll try not to. We'll try to get as many channels as we can. And Added Again Media is right here. I got to step away, but I'm not going to turn the screen off. I'm just going to leave you looking at this channel right now. It's a new connection. I'm going to have to connect with it in a quick second. I'll be right back. Alright, pardon me for that. So Added Again Media is a brand new connection for Tuberchat. So I don't watch videos or subscribe while I live stream. What I'm going to do is take one of their latest videos. I'll take this 11-minute one and add it into my watch later list. What that will allow me to do is after the live stream today, I'll go through my watch later list and watch that video in full. I'll leave a meaningful, genuine comment related to the content of that video. I will give a thumbs up, of course, and I will subscribe and turn the notification bell on as I do for all creators. That should make our connection stick, and then hopefully you're subscribed to Tuberchat and you have our notification bell on so you don't miss our further live streams. We're always here Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday, but the times change so that we can meet different creators from around the world in different time zones. Let us spin the wheel here just for fun. We're going to look at 2 real geeks right now, and then I'm going to add a couple of names to the wheel. We will run right up until the premiere starts on the copyright-free music channel in 10 minutes. And 2 Real Geeks has been doing a lot of outdoor live streaming. They tend to have hit these theme parks, which is really, really cool. They've been able to give us some serious quality content there. They're a dynamic couple of creators as well. They're fun to watch, and they're really engaging as well. They got a ton of energy, both of them, actually, it seems. So hopefully everybody will enjoy connecting with them. Let's get Phase Yoda, Phase King. Trev Essence Unstoppable, thank you for coming in. Forgive me for not welcoming you earlier. Trev Essence Unstoppable. We're going to get Phase Yoda, Phase King. Hopefully everybody will connect with 2 Real Geeks. You can see they've been engaging the chat today. So they're a lot of fun, and that's been coming through in the engagement here in the chat that you will have noticed. And then Buying Space is here. Let's spin. We'll get another channel up here. And I'll leave this live stream running right up until that premiere starts so that everybody can continue connecting. But you will be able to connect the same way that we do here over in the premiere, and then on the live stream that will follow on the copyright free music channel. You can continue connecting with people there. As always, you'll be able to drop links. We're going to find out right now if the link drops are going to work in the premiere. This is the first premiere I'm doing on that channel, and there's already going to be a live stream basically running the whole time. So we'll see if there's a clash. I've heard from 2 Pineapples that when you run 2 live streams at a time, it doesn't like, the robots don't like to play nicely, but we'll see. We'll see what happens over there. It'll be interesting. Life with Boo is still here. We're back again. We're looking at Phase Yoda, Phase King. This is another creator who comes over to the copyright free music channel every day to help us grind out watch hours and keep the conversation going, which I really appreciate. I try to catch them as often as I can, usually once or twice a week. 2,460 subscribers right now. I'm hoping we can push them a little bit farther towards the 2,500 that they're thinking about. Oh, they're going to be at Universal tomorrow night, which is really, really cool. It's great that you have that available and share that content for everybody to see, especially with the year we've all had. I'm going to be going to Canada's Wonderland tomorrow for the first time this year. We've still been under extreme lockdown, so the park's going to be in limited capacity, which might help us get on rides a little bit faster than we usually do, but we had to book those tickets about 3 weeks in advance. We have season passes, but you have to reserve your space. Buying Space is here. They've been here the whole live stream. They've got 500 subscribers. I thought we were already connected, but this must be the first time that I'm putting your channel on the screen. I feel like I've seen it before, but maybe I'm mistaken. So I'm taking your latest video, adding it into my watch later list. What that will allow me to do is after the live stream today, I'll go through my watch later list and watch your video in full. I'll leave a meaningful, genuine comment related to the content of that video. I'll give you a thumbs up, of course, and I will subscribe and turn your notification bell on as I do for all creators. And then hopefully you'll subscribe to Superchat as well, and turn our notification bell on so you don't miss our further live streams. We're always here Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday, but the times change so that we can meet different creators from around the world in different time zones. I am Canadian. Tomorrow. There's a couple of things that I do that are very silly. In one summer in 1996, I worked on a cruise ship in New York, and I was a DJ for a long time, and I worked for one season. And because I spent so much time with so many American people, there are a couple of simple things that I say. Like, you'll hear me say it if I talk about yesterday. I will often say yesterday. And that is something that I kind of picked up from there. So a 99% Canadian, it seems, and that little bit of American that rubbed off on me, apparently. Trev Essence Unstoppable is here with us. This is another supportive creator. I see them out supporting others regularly. Ms. Terrell 2.0 is here. I've got you on the wheel. Hopefully everybody will enjoy connecting with them. At 360 subscribers, we'd love to push them a little bit farther towards the 400 that they're thinking about. Like I said, they're out supporting other creators regularly as well. I've dropped the link again for the raid. We're going to go over to the copyright-free music channel for a different kind of video right now. It's a 30-minute mix of music that you can use in your videos and live streams. It's all copyright-free as well. Same stuff you hear in the live stream. But we'll be able to continue connecting over there the same way that we are here. And then after that is done, we'll just go right into the copyright-free music virtual live stream, virtual 24-hour live stream over there. So I'll spin the wheel. We'll get another channel up here. Hopefully I haven't missed anybody in the chat. Is there anybody left in the chat that hasn't had their channel on the screen? We'll do it quickly. We've still got a couple minutes here. And I'll let this live stream run right until that premiere starts, which will be about 5 minutes from now. Life with Boo is here with 571 subscribers. I'm hoping we can push this creator a little bit farther towards the 600 that they're thinking about. I'm hoping to catch up with you a little bit more. I know I cut a video the other day, but I'm hoping I can catch a little bit more. And let's just see when's the last time you put a video out. Okay, yeah, I got some catching up to do with new stuff. But you've been doing not bad. Okay, never mind. You're posting a few times a week. Okay, I just got to catch up with you a little bit better, but that's cool. And hopefully everybody will enjoy connecting with them. Life with Boo is here with us regularly in Tuberchat. And then as well, we'll give one spin to the wheel. We'll get Ms. Terrell 2.0 up here. Again, I've pinned the link to the raid, but I'll drop the link again in another minute. Tomorrow I'm going to go out to that theme park. We'll do some filming. I am going to do a live stream on my own channel, or I intend to anyway. And then Tuberchat will be very, very late tomorrow, but it's already scheduled on the front page. Then as well on Sunday, I'm going to feature Huntophobia, which is the creator who took me out on my first and second paranormal investigation. They have a show coming out on Paraflix, which is similar to Netflix for the paranormal genre, and that show is I'm excited to have my first official appearance in a professional production. So that'll be interesting to talk about. That's going to debut on Sunday night on this network called Paraflix, and we'll give everybody all the information about that. And we will feature Huntophobia. For those of you who haven't already seen that channel, they're another dear friend of Tuberchat. They've been with us many times. Mr. L 2.0 is out supporting other creators regularly as well. I run into them regularly out in other people's live streams and premieres. Thank you, Fanatic Guide. It is time to thrive together. I appreciate every moment that everybody spends here in Tuberchat. So thank you, everybody, for the time that you spent. I'm going to drop the link one more time right now. And hopefully you'll join me over there for the premiere, and then depending on how long you can stay, you can hop in on the copyright-free music live stream as well. And everybody's free to continue connecting the same way that we do here in Tuberchat. So I'll see you over there in a moment, and thank you once again, everybody. Bye-bye.